Somewhere. Should walk in the cold. If you walk in the cold, it's warm when you get into a car like this. Like I've been walking. Cold is good for my. Let's see. We're going to go this way. Actually, we're going this way. Run by Mac. All right. Let's see here. I should be. All right, so.
I get home around 10, okay?
Huh?
Get home around 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm checking. I want you always focused. The most important thing on a driving test is staying on this mirror. You have a good. By the way, your mirror is good. That was good mirror, perfect. So the main thing I want you practicing today, what we're going to focus on is you focused on staying on the edge, okay? We're going to try to find long, not turning or anything else. You're going to master driving on the edge, okay? And the other thing what we'll focus on is stopping if you have to stop and turning, all right? So that's all we're going to focus on today. What's up, dude? How you doing, sir? Tommy's morning. We're getting up early. Tommy's 7:30. Tommy surprised me because the first time I said, I'm getting up, and he didn't wake up until 9. This morning I did the same thing. I go, hey, we're getting up, you know? And I go for my walk thinking Tommy would take another hour sleeping or so. And he's like, where are you? Where are you? I said, I'm walking. What? I thought we're going to go for a driving test. This is the scariest thing, right? These damn things. I hate. This is the scariest thing about. You're not gonna have to worry about this, but you can break the rule when you've got these damn poles right here. You can break the rule and drive on this side. You'll notice I don't drive on that. They're scary, aren't they? You hit one of those goddamn things, it's game over. So you'll notice I'm driving opposite, right? You're supposed to drive like this, but it's just too scary. This shit's too scary for me, you know? You know, even for me, I'm like, God damn, that toll. It just feels like I'm gonna hit it, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel like you're gonna hit it like right this here? Right? But maybe it's not a bad thing to practice on it. What's up, nurse? How you doing? So taking Tommy is we're gonna do an extended driver's license. He's gonna drive for an hour. Actually, I should have got to get gas. I need to get gas every day. I need to fill up with gas. We'll go to my friend. Oh, it looks like it will clip your mirror. It looks like it'll clip your mirror. It won't. I mean, you're driving. I mean, you're driving literally this far off. But it's not about clipping the mirror. It's just the psychological. If I hit that goddamn thing, you know, I don't want to hit it. I mean, it's more about, if I hit that thing, it is game over. I mean, going off into the rice field, I can survive, but that's an immovable object. I hate, and what's worse in Japan is they've got those poles like in the cities and stuff, literally in the road. They're literally in the road. I mean, because they don't have room because the road, and then they got to build it. They build it in the, so it's even worse in the cities. Those poles, and they're made out of concrete. They're built to withstand, hurricanes, typhoons, and stuff. So they're really, really strong. They don't have. I mean, even though they have wood here, we build wood, poles. Not in Japan. They build poles that can withstand, typhoons. Massive winds. Right? These poles are so strong. They're built at a very high level on it. Right? What's up there, Bio? Rice. Yeah, rice field. Look, there's no one here. It's beautiful. Look, there's no one here. It's like perfect day to drive. I can't believe I'm using so much goddamn gas. So Epstein, what do you guys want to talk about? So let's talk about the false flag. Everyone needs to be talking about the false flag, hashtag false flag, right? Trump false flag. I should have had my lights on. She was waiting for my turn. I need to focus on driving here. Tommy. white line. So I'm checking the line. You know, so when you're on your driver's test, you constantly want to be checking, you know, the line, you know, like looking, making sure. I think technically say stay tight on the line, checking behind me for cars, clear, no one behind me, everything clear, coming up to a stop. I want you to talk like that, like when you're driving, right? So I can see your thought process. Okay? Does that make sense? Are you sleepy? Why didn't you sleep in bed? Look, he's falling asleep in the car. You're sleepy. I told you get a coffee. Why do you think I said get a coffee?
I don't like coffee.
Then we put it in with milk. When I say get a coffee, I meant like, you know.
Get the caffeine, right?
Put the caffeine in the thing. You want to get a Coke or something here?
No.
Huh? You want to get a highball? You need some energy. What do you mean be careful, Connors? Taking my son on his driving lessons. Cappuccino. I'm very careful. What did you think of the all right? What do you think of the oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to hide them. I meant to, it's morning. Unhide.
Hey.
What do you want to eat at McDonald's? Huh? Say I can't get in here. This is like the worst fucking thing here. Look, this person they don't think on this is like horrible the way they designed this parking lot. Look, someone's on his bike. They're talking about being cold.
What do you want?
Sausage, egg muffin, cheese セットで。
ソーセージエッグマフィンのセットですね。
もう一度単品。
はい、単品でお二つ。はい。
あ
ドリンク何にしますか？
オレンジジュース。
オレンジジュースでかしこまりました。は
セットもう一個もらっていいですか？
い、ソーセージエッグマフィンをセットでもう一つ。
はい。
はい、こちらもハッシュポテトのセットでいいですか？
はい、お願いしま
はい、ド
す。
リンク何にしますか？
ドリンクスプライトで。
スプライトでかしこまりました。以上です。
はい。
はい。
はい、お飲み物2点手渡しでいいですか？
袋に入れてほしいです。
袋におまとめで。
はい、お願いします。
はい、470円です。前にお願いします。
No, it's not AI taking order. Not yet. Not yet. But you know that's coming. That's a Japanese woman.
いらっしゃいませ。おはようございます。お会計1470円です。
はい、どうぞ。
はい、1500円お預かりします。はい、300円のお買い取りレシートです。
はい、ありがとう。
はい、すいません。
That's Mr. Brown. You don't know Mr. Brown? You don't know Mr. Brown? Mr. Brown, they don't know who you are. What's going on, Mr. Brown? My son is NBA. They love the NBA. See, that's what you see. See what it does? It shows out the racist. Look, we got a racist in here. Mr. Racist. Look, you know, Sanchez. And he's a Hispanic racist, is that? Are you Hispanic? Are you a Hispanic racist? Is that what you are? Are you a Trump supporter? I'm guessing hams. Mr. Sanchez. You know, the funniest thing is when you find like a Sanchez supporting Trump, right? A racist Hispanic supporting Trump. It's like the funniest fucking thing, dude. Right? Right? It is funny. It's funny. Look, here comes another one. Look at another racist. Why you put them in the back, right? Dude, in Japan, the honorific role is in the back. That's where where you drive. Most of the times, if if you're driving in Japan, if you get into your parents' car, you get in the back, right? It's if you like the taxi, you get in a taxi, you get in the back. I'm there. Give me my burger. All right. Look at him. Now he's getting all upset. Look at him. All upset. Look, I pointed out that that we got the MAGA racist in here, Sanchez, Mr. Sanchez. Another loser. Jake Paul. Groypers. Another technically broken dude. You know the techno bro means technically broken? Groyper. Look, we're getting the Groypers in here. Dude, we're getting the Groypers in here today. What, we're like a Groyper? What are you guys getting ready to edge? Are you edging? Are you gooning? What are you guys up to? You're a bunch of gooning, groyping, fake fuck Christian, people-loving Nazis. Me too, Axe. Me too. But I see you.
You're not stopping by the gasoline station?
Oh, good point. I was going to go to the back one. Let's go to our family one. Oh, fuck it. We'll go here. You might as well learn how to put gas in the car. Gas tank is on the right side. Okay? So, I'll go in the middle here. So you're gonna pull up, right? Straighten up here. Oh, we got self-service. You're gonna have to do it yourself. Park it. Key off. おはようございます。元気満タンでお願いします。高いね。
はい。
トランプ大統領絶対嫌いね。Why is my thing not working? Iran ね、Iran. Explain why gas is going up. Gas ね。Welcome.
ゴミ大丈夫ですか？ゴミですか？
Okay.
はい。
Okay.
袋戻します？いらない。
いらない。
ありがとうございます。
あ、多分新しいね。ありがとうございます。Look, he's wiping the windows down. Ask him if they're hiring.
No.
Why?
I'm not coming to a gasoline station.
Why? I worked in one when I was in college. You learn how to change tires. You learn how to change oil. You learn so much things about cars.
I have to get used to the teacher job first. After that.
No.
What are you
はい。
talking about?
3515円になります。
Sanju?
515円です。
150 yen.
Huh?
550.
Yeah. 3. How's that? 550。
15円で。はい。OK
OK
です。はい、ありがとうございます。どちら行かれます？右。左。はい。ありがとうございます。
はい。はい、ありがと
お気をつけて。
う。はい、ありがとう。God damn. Where's my hash? No, you can work 2 jobs at once. You know how many jobs to work in America?
I know, but I just want to get used because it's my first time job. Why are you shaking your head like that?
I'm shaking my head because you're so goddamn spoiled. So many people don't have a choice. They have to learn. You think you can only learn one thing at a time? Your brain is a lot more capable. You can learn multiple things at a time.
I'm also thinking about
You just
as a trainer.
Well, the thing is that beggars can't be choosers. You know that saying, beggars can't be choosers. You should be asking everyone, hey, are you hiring? Are you hiring? You should be hungry for work. I mean, we can still do what
Why
we're
are you
doing.
so old mind?
Is that old mine?
It is. There's now everything hiring a job.
Old-fashioned is the word.
No workers.
Old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned. Very old-fashioned. Stop being old-fashioned.
Stop being old-fashioned. Where's my drink? All right. Look at this view here.
I thought that was the mic.
No, I always get 2 because I'm a fat fuck. I'm a fat fuck.
That's why.
Now, this is always going to be scary, like driving on the on this road here, right? And again, this is where when you drive on this road here and you have a car coming at you, what you just need to do is focus on, if you don't want to look forward, just focus on the side, right, that you're driving, you know, on the corner there. All right, that's all you do. Like, see how I'm just watching the corner here, the side. You know, and just don't worry about it. Just put your attention, put your focus on staying tight to the side. Because it's when the car's coming at you and you're driving and it looks like, oh, I thought that was a snake. It looks like the car's gonna hit you, you know? So the way around that, and the other thing too, if you're on a car like Mama's car has a hood, right? Another thing you can do is find a mark on the windshield wiper that places you. So if you keep this mark on this corner, then you're in position, right? Maybe we could find one for the car, right? So this mirror and this mark is the same, right? It's like triangulation. Do you understand? So if you're driving like Baba's car, it's easier because they have a large, long boot, right? I'm driving the speed limit. So you should be thinking, I'm going, checking behind you. I'm going to start indicate, look. You know, indicate early. You know, one time I went right here. I thought that was the way to go. I went like here.
You can't.
No, that's the exit. Look, it's the exit. You see that? Yeah, so be careful. Always ask yourself, can I really turn there? That's the exit. This is ridiculous. Look at this short turn. It seems like it should be that. They don't have any turn here. This is a hard turn. And I want you to practice lining up. Look how I just lined up with this. See how I lined up? Right? You want to get the perfect circle lining up on the road. And then you want to ride that corner. Look, see, everyone doesn't like me going the speed limit. Oh, this is 50. Let's go 50. See, the 50 is here. So you got to get, the thing is too, is you got to get used to what is 50, what is 45, right? When you start off, he's looking for you to accelerate up to the speed limit, all right? It's like, I think they have it at, like, it could be like 60 or something. If you just keep going 30, you fail. So you have to physically, like when you start, you're going to go around the corner. It's going to be a long stretch. He's looking for you to accelerate up to right to the speed limit, right? So you're going 50, like I'm doing right now. What's up, John? What's up, John Picard? Long time. Hugging the side here. Turn, we're going straight, right? Switching lanes is something else that he's going to be looking for. This is 50, okay? This is the speed limit. You don't have to come to a stop on a green, right? You just slow down. Obviously, you don't ride into that gutter there, right? All these little roads would be nice. Like if we could find an area where there's like a rice fields, you know, like this, but out, you know, like where there's a bunch of crossing, you can just drive around in a circuit. Oh, we're gonna go. Tell you what, we're gonna go to. There is a track. I want to find out if we can. What's the cost for that track? Look at all the hail. Well, one thing I noticed, there's not a lot of pig farms around in Japan that I see. I don't know where the pig farms are. I've seen cow farms, but not the pig farms. And this is 40. Oh. Checking the crosswalk, slowing down a little bit, right? Checking. Anytime you see a crosswalk, you should slow down, right? I'm gonna turn right here. I don't know where this goes, but I'm trying to get up to that main road up there. On there. There it is, perfect. The only thing is, you know, farmers might be out. Like that guy's on his bike. Where's he going? What is he? School kid. He's like your age. On his bike. All right, indicate. Stop line before the line. All right, check right. All right, pause. All right, check behind you. I'm clear. I'm clear. Checking right, turning. Keep checking right, turning. All right, boom. Straightening up on the side. Speeding up. You want to speed up. You know, this is where the acceleration. Remember that start? He's looking for the accelerate. I know exactly where we can practice. I know where we can practice. I know where we can practice. There's a park on the right here that we can go up to. I don't know if I passed it. May have passed it. There's a parking lot there. There's a big parking lot there. There it is. This park right here. Oh no, that's not it. That's the tree. There, is that it? We're looking for like a stone tree. I think it may be back that way. I think I came down too far. Look at that, they cut that tree. Huh. Let's turn around and check this park, because I think it's perfect. No one goes to it. And then maybe this is it here. You see that tree there? Look at that tree. We found Tommy's. See that tree? This is an old park. No one goes to it. Oh, perfect. What does that sign say?
Careful for the fire.
Huh?
Don't use fire.
Oh, don't use fire.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is see if there's enough room around here to park to drive around. There's a car here already. What are people doing here? We can't drive down there. It's too tight. All right, but I thought here, okay, it's not big enough. All right, it's not big enough. All right. This is a cool park though. Someone's walking. Or sleeping. Oh, he's sleeping in there. That guy's homeless. That's a homeless guy. Did you know that? He had his thing up. He's sleeping in here. That sign is new. I wonder if they saw me drive back there. I took the K truck back there. That's a new sign. I bet someone saw it, reported it. Now they're like, put a new sign. You can't be driving back, because there was no sign there before. All right, so we stop. Look left, you're clear. Look right, look left. Always looking the way that they're coming. This is a double lane, right? So technically speaking, I messed up there. Why? Why did I mess up? I don't pull out into the far lane. You pull out into the close lane. Understand? So when I pulled out, because it's it's a double. It's not a two lane. I thought it was a double lane. No, I'm right. I thought it was a double one way. Right? So I'm glad. Yeah. Then I saw the car coming at me. So we're good. No, I didn't mess up. All right, we're trying to find a place to drive. You know what? Oh, no, it's not. I was gonna think down there. Maybe. Oh I thought it was a one way. I was right though. Look at all that junk there. Let's check this park. There's another park here, okay? Let's check this one too. We're checking this one here too. I don't need no internet drivers, Rod. I don't need no internet drivers. See, this would be good. Maybe this is the larger one. We're looking for a place where Tommy can drive around. Oh, this is nice. The other hole is the hole there. What do you think? You know, driving, but I don't. The whole. This is nice.
It's like a little driving course.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. This looks good. Look, it is like a little driving course. All right, this is Tommy's little driving course. All right, well, I'm gonna do it. So, here, look, your little here, drive. It's like perfect little driving course. You're gonna hug the side here. Look right. Oh, look, there's actually you could drive down there. All right, hug the side. All right, and then here we'll do a stop sign. Right here is a stop. So this right here is a stop. Okay, that rock. You see that rock?
Yeah.
So you can either you stop, you can continue left, right? So that's an interstate, or turn right, right? I'm looking, checking the mirror, turn, right? And then make sure you hug on this side right here, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna park, okay? We're gonna practice parking. We're gonna practice, you're gonna just pull into this last one right here. Pull in, indicate, stop, indicate, and then you're gonna pull right in. We're not gonna do backward parking, but your job is to pull right in here and park, right? So once you're here, park it, okay? Then you're gonna put it in reverse. Look behind you, check, right? Because you have to do parking. Look behind you, okay? And then come out on the road. And you probably, I don't know if that's, and then we're gonna go hug on this side, on the left side. So this line right here is our left side, okay? All right, this crack. So you notice I'm on the side. We're gonna go this way here. All right, and actually, and then this way, we go back this way here. So here's this end of this thing is the stop right here, okay? You indicate, check, all right, look, all right, good. And there you're gonna go back around the other way, all right? Hugging this side here. Not yet. This is Vic. This is his second day driving. No 3-point turn yet. We'll get there. All right. Is this today is just learning to drive, getting used to driving, right? On the side here. All right. And there's no, you don't have to do a stop here, okay? On this side here, you don't do a stop. Okay. And right here. And then this one here, you're gonna pull, you're gonna do back in. All right, you're gonna do here, you're gonna back in there. You're gonna stop here, put in reverse, right? And you're gonna very easily checking. Now this here, I'm looking at the mirror, right? I'm looking at this mirror here, mirror here. Right, there it is, there, right? There, I'm aligned right there. You see that mirror right there? So now I'm gonna straighten up. I'm gonna straighten up, right? Straighten up and go really slow, right? Until I'm looking at that mirror, looking at that mirror, boom. All right. Okay. Tommy's turn. Chotto. All right, let's do it though. Let's do it like you're supposed to. I want you to practice. Remember, the side, you're gonna be starting here, right? You're always going to be starting on this side here. Okay, you're coming out. So, Tomo Kishiyama. Hi, dozo. He's going to hand you the key.
Thank you.
Hi. And then you're going to really check. I want you to really check. Act like you're checking good. Check the mirror. Good. Check the back tire. Right? Is it there? Right? Good. Go around. Stop. You just got hit by the fucking car. You just got killed. You just got murdered. You have to stop here.
I have a real road.
We're practicing the test. So you have to you're in your mind. There's a road here. Okay. So you stop here. You check. Okay. There's no one coming. You check the tire. You come around. Check the tire. Check the mirror. All right. Check, and then you look again. You look again before you open the door. Right. All right. Dozo. God damn! He just got whack. So he's gonna sit in. All right, now the order is very important, right? Adjust the seats, check your mirrors. All right, check your mirrors, good. Check that mirror, you know, like that mirror, that's good. Pointing, that's good, Tommy, pointing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 make sure you got your seatbelt on. You got to put your seatbelt on first. And always remember, you put your handbrake on. I forgot to put the handbrake on. All right. All right, we're good to go. We're good to go. Training myself, my Uber driver. Is your foot on the brake? No, fail. You just don't stop, turn it off. All right, take the key out. Foot on the brake. Key in the ignition, turn it. All right, now, handbrake. Okay, brake, brake. We're going to do this 5 times, brake. You don't squeeze it when you pull it up. That's good, all right? Turn off the ignition. Pull out the key. Take your foot off the brake. All right? All right? Again. No. Take your seatbelt off. You do it 5 times until you get it right. Seatbelt. Brake. Yep. Good. Good. Now, all right. What did you do wrong? No, that was right, but the one thing you do wrong is before you should check first. Am I ready to drive? Am I ready to drive? Then you undo, okay?
Okay.
All right? Now, this is the side of the road that you're gonna be on, okay? So it's gonna be a hard turn.
Okay.
Right? Go ahead, now you can put it in there. All right? Hard turn, hard, really hard turn. Good, line up, don't open, yeah, good. Perfect. All right, take it away. Whoa, you're drifting off to the right. You gotta stay, this mirror, that mirror. There you go, now you're overcorrecting, you're in the ditch. You're just, look, this line, this crease is the line. You see the crease?
I know.
Okay.
I just can't do that yet.
All right, that's right. We're gonna play around with it. All right, okay. All right, indicate. Whoa.
Why? You said go right first.
I know, but if we start this way, we go. Okay, all right. Just practice driving. Do whatever you want. You're like on the grass, Tommy. Are you looking at this mirror?
If I look at the mirror, but I can't just straight it.
You know, then you have to practice using the thing with the mirror. Just drive around here a few times till you master that. You're not like on it. You can be off it a little bit. You don't have to be right on it. You can be a little bit more off it. There you go. Just go around a few times. Just practice hugging this. Just practice hugging. There you go. Why did Kitten left? Because of me. Why did you're getting anxious? Sorry, kittens. It's fine. What did I do, Ron? I spoke too harshly to Tommy. He's fine. What do you mean I'm brave? Just go around a few times till you feel comfortable. We're at the turn, okay? He's doing great. Look at him. Why am I brave, Al? There's no one for him to hit. Your back wheel, is your back wheel hitting? No, you're good. You're good. It's just a bad road. You're good. It's good. Speed it up a little bit. All right. Now come here and let's try the stop here. Stop at the right. Stop here. All right. Stop. Right. Right. So I had said that thing there is the pillar there is the stop. Okay. That's fine. So you want to do the right turn. Indicate. You want to look right. Right. Check your mirror. Check the side. Right. Look right again and make a nice smooth corner. Right. Right. Nice arc. Start turning right. Yeah. Nice there. I definitely don't want you hitting this curve. Good. Keep going. Push it. You're way over though. Look how far away you're over. Look. That'd be a fail. Right. Don't. Yeah. Watch out for this curve. Do not hit that curve. I'd rather be over than hit the curve. All right. And then you got to see if you can pull into that. Just nice. You're going to pull up the last one there, right by the thing there, the handicap one. You're going to stop here. You're going to indicate because you're pulling in. Let the car behind you know that you're pulling in and see if you can pull in. You got to overextend. There you go. Oh, yep, good. Now turn. Good. Hard turn. Yep. Nice. Straighten up. Nice job. Stop. All right. Not bad. All right. How are you on that side? Are you on the line? I mean, this would have been an F. You want to line up. Huh? Right on it?
Right on.
Yeah, it's F. That's all right. All right, now you gotta put it in reverse. All right, and it goes, and then no, it's not in reverse. It's not going beep. If it's not going beep, it's not reverse. That was neutral. All right. Okay. All right, so slowly you gotta back up and go another way. No. Stop it. Pull forward. Okay. Now reverse. Stop. Okay. Reverse is opposite.
Okay.
So if you want to go, you want the back. You're steering the back. That's right. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. So you got to turn it this way to back up. Okay. Heart. Yep. Good. All the way. Yep. And then here's your white lines. Stop. All right. Why did you overextend? You just pull out where you can pull forward. And now you got to put it right. You don't need to press this. Just pull it down. Right. You need to press this to go into reverse. Right. Parking. Right. You got to press it. Right. Right. And then for down, you don't have to press it.
Okay.
Only for parking and getting out of park, you need to press it. Okay. Otherwise, it will automatically. All right. All right, now you're ready to go. You want to line up on that road right there. There you go. Line up on it. Check your mirror. Good. Nice. All right. And now you're going to go. Easy on the accelerator, son. Slow down. You're getting too fast. All right. And then you got to indicate you're turning left. But you don't have to. This is a regular, just a turn. Go ahead and turn. Just hug the side. You're missing the side. Good. All right, good. All right, go on. Good. Driving isn't as easy, is it? Overextended. You're all over the road, son. Watch out. Just nice. Just feel the wheel. Let the wheel work. There you go. Right. Just try to find the arc of the wheel. Less.
Can I go on another?
Yeah. Go again. Just try to feel the arc. There you go. Slow down. Just go nice and easy. Try to feel the zen of the drive. Feel the zen.
What do you mean feel the zen?
Zen meaning like let the wheel do the work. Let the car like a flow. The flow. You're not yanking the wheel here.
Awesome.
Here, I'm gonna. Huh? What was that noise? What did you hit?
I don't know. And?
Go around one more time.
Okay. My handle is like offset, but is this okay?
This okay?
Okay.
Yeah, it's always gonna. It's turning. Your wheels are keep turning. Yeah, it's good. You don't want large jerky movements, but you don't want to go off the road either or hit a tree. That would be bad, right? But you should just feel the right distance around. What's up, Zhang? Must be a branch or something we keep hitting around that corner.
And?
And then go down there. And hug the side. Remember, hug the side. There you go. Nice. All right, see if you can pull in and do better this time. That last one. Overextend, turn, try to line up on that left line. There you go. Oh yeah, nice. Ooh, nice. The brake. But you see, you should have lined up over there. You want me to demonstrate? Here, let me demonstrate one around there. I'll show you what I mean by the zen. Wow, there's a parking. Look at these benches thing. Tommy's parking. All right, let's see. Okay, zen. All right. Actually, I didn't do it right. Seatbelt first, on. All right. All right. So let me just straighten up a little bit here. Right. That's the thing is that you don't know is the wheel, the wheel and the wheel connection. You don't know yet. It's like they're two separate things, aren't they? Yeah. It's like this thing is connected to those things. So you have to, in your mental mind, right? This is straight, right? So I'm checking. Remember, and I don't know if you look back when you're returning, you check back, check back, go straight back, and then hard turn, right? Checking, always checking, is there anyone behind me? And then, you see how you overextended, you kept going back, right?
Yeah. Just
out until you know you can move forward and get in line. And that mirror is not working for me. That's your problem. Were you able to see? Of that. All right. So I'm going to try to show you. You have a lot of jerking on the wheel. You're overcorrecting, right? So in a way, it's becoming, when I say becoming zen with it, right? Checking, right? I'm just going to let the car kind of flow with the circle, right? I'm becoming one with the circle. I'm letting see how I'm just working it. There's no jerking, right? I'm just flowing with the circle. It's like I'm drawing the circle with the car. Right? On that, make sense? You see that? You don't have to keep overcorrecting. You find the circle, right? And I can check the side there that I'm on, on the side, and I'm on the circle. You see that? So I'm not doing this all the time. And then here, just finding the line, checking the line, and out. This isn't the best place to practice, to be honest with you. It's too tight. And the other thing was really making me nervous. That hitting that thing would really fuck up the car. I checked out today. What stupid shit has Donnie done today? What's up, Cindy? I check out every day. Why do you think I stream every day? Save your fun. You did really good, though. You did really good. You're getting a lot better. Really good. You're handling the car a lot better. And it's only been your third day, right? And I gave you a hard thing. I mean, parking, I'm doing in and backing out. That was your first backup there. And you didn't wreck the car. Congratulations. Let's go down here. Marines are being shipped out. Marines are being shipped out. Fucking A, dude. You know what? If I was Iran, I'd make an announcement. I'd like to find a big open parking lot. Too early, Cindy. Too early. He's too early, Cindy. It's his third day driving. What he needs to master is the feel of the wheel. The feel of the wheel. Okay, Tommy? That's what he needs. And the positioning of the car. That's the most important thing. It's just getting the feel of the wheel. And the only way you're going to get feel of the wheel is by doing, right? The feel of the wheel and the wheels, the feel of the wheel, the feel of the wheels, right? And I want to be able to do like long driving where you're just driving like this here, getting up to the speed. But we need to get you past. Once you pass your test, then you can be doing that. We come out here and you can just do this, drive this road up and down. You know, on here. Let's drive around here. Let's see if there's any old. You learn driving with Matchbox cars? That's not a bad idea. Goddamn, Al, that's genius. That's genius. We can, I can use Google Maps, take a picture of the driving course, blow it up, and then we'll use Matchbox cars to do the driving school. You understand?
What?
I can go to the Google Maps, take a picture of the course.
What's Mass?
We have the little cars, your little cars. I have them at my house. The little baby cars, and you go, okay, stop here. You go here. You memorize the course. You understand? So we can. That's a great idea. We'll do that. All right, we're looking for a parking lot. Just drive down here. You know, we probably can't. We just need to find a parking lot. We need to find a big old parking lot. I'm surprised they haven't done this whole thing as solar panels. You know, look at it. They just only did there. This is where this is our gas place. This is Technoport. This is where our crude that's now really expensive. This is our reserves. These are tanks, massive tanks. So our gas tanks, Japan gets 95% of all their oil from that area, from GCC, right? And let's see, looking around. What's down this road here? What's down that road? What's down that road. We can drive down there, look around. Well, let's just drive around. This is, oh look, they got the gate there, so we have to turn around here. They got security on it. He stopped. So that's the oil refinery guy. That's where, I guess we can't go right. Look at that, there's a security guard looking at us. What are they doing? Right? Can I turn right here? What's down here? Can't turn right there. Can we turn left there? I guess I could turn right here. Turn right here. Let's go right here. He's out here looking at me. He's out here looking at me. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? You see that guy come out there? You guys see that security guard? He probably thought I'm a terrorist. Look at, what's that white guy doing there? What's he doing? Did you guys see that security guard come out of the office? That's a police officer. That's a national security reserve right there, right? Did you guys see that? Jazz, did you see this? Did you see the police officer come out to check me out? This is nice though. That was funny. He came out of the booth. That's the Japan. That's our precious eye. You know, is that a MAGA taco? This is nice. This road here. I bet if I drove back and forth here a few times, I'd get the police called out on me. What do you think? You think? I bet if I drove back and forth here a few times. Look, look at this tower here. What the hell is that tower for? They got a tower. Why? Why? What does that tower say there?
Yes, they are watching for the North Korea or.
Oh, really? Is that what that says?
But it says. Wait, let me type it up.
It has like pictures of trash and stuff.
Special alert.
Special alert. I know they got siren special. It says special alert on there. Well, we'll go around. Look, there's a guy sleeping here. Some guy pulled off the road to sleep here. Right? Guy's sleeping there. We're gonna get the There's a truck here sleeping too. Look, they pulled down this road and they're sleeping here. Let's go back around. Let's go back around. Let's make a U-turn here. You have to always check U-turns. Right? This is the tower. I'm going to show you the tower. They had a tower there. Look, see, here's all the tankers. This is national reserves. This is Japan national oil reserves. This is all the oil that flows in. And they've got this tower here. They're going to... And what's this? So where's that? What is that? Fukui? What is that from? The Fukui, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's got his cardboard up. He's homeless, probably. Look at that tower there. We're gonna go back round. See that thing there? He's gonna security guys. I watch. We're gonna get police out on us. There is a Westerner. There are like two operatives. Two operatives are checking out. I've got to make alert. There are two operatives. Maybe they're planning something. They've swung by. What are they doing in this industrial sleeper cell? That's right, the sleeper cell. We got a sleeper cell. Oh, look at the birds. Look at the hawk up there. Look at the crow chasing the kite. Look at him. Look at it. I don't know if you guys can see that. The crows are so, I mean, on that. Yeah, we got sleeper cell action. They drive it like Yeah, there's the two men. One's wearing a hoodie. The other one's foreign. They're driving by the National Reserves. We need to have him checked out. I wonder if he wrote down my number. They will do that. The cops will write down your number and shit. Don't even look. Don't look left, Tommy. Don't look left. Don't look left. Don't even look that way. Look the other way. Don't look. Look at all this stuff here. Like we're tourists. Act like tourists. If we turned, we both were staring. If we turned, we're both looking. That guy's be so nervous. I guess that guy's lost. We gotta act like lost tourists. Good job. I'm teaching my son how to be in the CIA, right? I'm teaching him covert operations, right? How to blend in, right? Antifa. All this stuff here. You get all this stuff. Did you know all this stuff was out here? This is all, look, they have another tower here. Another tower. You think they'll let me take my phone? Sir, I gotta film this. There's so many parks everywhere. We gotta find a big park. Wow, look at that place there. Look, there are people working on the weekend. Isn't that sad? Look at all these. Look at all this industrial stuff here. I've never been down here. Yeah, how to overthrow. Son, I got a confession to make. I'm actually the head of Antifa. You're the Antifa, the anti-fascists. I've been hiding out here. Son, you're 18. Now you got to learn the truth about your dad. I'm just not some dumb fuck. That's what I pretend to be, the dumb fuck out there. Everyone thinks is a joke. That's my masterful cover. That's my masterful cover. Look, this is actually would be nice to drive. But now that the cops spotted us, I'm like, no. But this would be nice to drive, wouldn't it? Nice area here. I think I'd take you up the mountains. I think mountain driving is what we're gonna do. Streamer cell. I'm Streamer Cell 012, calling for Streamer Cell 0102. Come in 0102. Dude, I'm making all these videos. Where I go, NSA, I got your AI. CIA, the AI has been hacked. I have full control. You know, look. And then if they do a deep dive on me, they see all of my prompt injection shit, how I get AI that's quantum entangled. Ooh, that'd be a nice parking lot, but too many cars. If it was empty, right? Are you good for today, or you want to drive some more?
I'd like to drive some.
Okay, cool. That's good attitude. I was testing you. That was a test. The Tommy goes. It's gotta be Tommy Taco. Tommy Taco. All right, so remember, this is so stupid. Look at how this road is designed, Tommy. I mean, shit, I can't see around there, right? It's right here, you know, and so that you stop, but then you can have to pull out, right? You have to pull out and stop again. Let's go down here. I have no idea what's down here. Maybe we'll come across something. We're gonna hit another cop down here. And he's gonna tell his other buddy, oh yeah, I got him. He's down here too. He just hit me down here. On there. Look at all these warehouses. Look at all this. This is called Technoport. Technoport. These are all, I bet these are all empty. These are empty. These are probably for sale, maybe. I don't know. Look empty to me. Oh, I've been wanting those. Dude, we're gonna on our way. We're gonna get the K truck, Tommy. Tommy, I'm gonna teach you the art of three fingers. What is it called? Sticky fingers. What is the art? The art of the classic art of if it's not strapped down, it goes in the back of the truck. What do we call that? That's the fin, the Mickey fin. Son, I'm gonna teach you your Irish heritage. Is it Irish? The good old Irish heritage. What is that? What is that called? What are we talking about? All right. Mickey three fingers, Mickey hands. This is interesting. This is an interesting
You
area.
can't go there.
Huh?
You can't go there.
What does that say? What do you mean I can't go down? What does that sign say?
Not out there.
Oh, not allowed to? Huh?
No entry except for related
Huh?
parodies.
No entry except for related parties.
Parties.
So the next thing you do, Tommy, you look for cameras.
None. Just go there.
Why can't I? What do you mean related parties? Keep out. Camera is being observed. Oh, camera is being observed. Where's the camera though? Why can't we go down there? I want to go down there.
No.
Come on. I gotta teach my son. I gotta teach my son
Hey.
adventure. Guys, when you get, it's just a road.
You may will be good, but not me.
Why?
Just
I can't read Japanese.
that was English.
It wasn't in English.
It wasn't in English.
What did it say? It didn't say in English at all. There was no.
It was.
What?
There was English sign there.
No, there wasn't English sign. All right, we're
There
going
was.
back. We got to go back and see the English sign. I did not see. Did you guys see the English sign? Did you guys see the English sign? Where was the English sign? I said special alert. I didn't see no English sign. Smoke control. Where was the English sign? It said special. It was talking about everything over there. See, that's not a driving sign. See that there, that special alert and stuff, that's for here. There's no special alert. Hold on, I'm gonna have AI. I don't trust you. What does that sign mean? Hold on. Okay.
Keep out.
It doesn't say keep out though.
It does say keep out.
That's over the fence. They don't want you going in there. Something I want you to, my goal is to get you a little bit more adventuresome, Tommy. A little bit more adventuresome. Right? That's the American spirit. That's the American in you. It's a prison road, leads to the detention center. It's an ICE facility. Is that what you're telling? What the fuck, dude? Why isn't this thing starting? It's not starting. They've got Wi-Fi blocked here. Dude, they got Wi-Fi blocked here. Flash is disabled. Wow, interesting. I want you to explain this sign to me, what it means. All right, it says anyone except authorized personnel. Entry prohibited. No entry. Faint on right. Faint on the right side. Fukui Prefecture. Authorization responsible. Meaning the sign. Danger. No entry except authorized personnel. The arrow indicates the restricted area is to the right. In practice, this is typically used for construction zones and for government maintenance. Do not pass this point unless you are an authorized person. So does the arrow point to the place of restriction or that direction? There is a faint white line there. Is it talking about the end point or actually the action of turning? Look up Japanese law.
Actually, the turn.
The arrow shows the direction of the restricted area. Do not the endpoint. Okay, so you can't turn. You're right, Tommy. Look at it, keeping your dad out of jail. Keeping your dad out of jail.
If you can go
You can't
this
go,
side,
huh?
that sign will be like straight, pointing straight. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
That's pointing right, right?
Yeah.
So this road is not.
This road is a
allowed.
dead end. Yeah, this road is a dead end. There's no exit. Otherwise, you know, that's a dead end. So they don't want people going down there. It's a dead end, doing some shit, jumping over the fence, right? So they don't want, they're just telling people, look, here comes security now. Here comes security now. They're looking at us. Don't look at them. We're just tourists. Why the fuck are they going down? See? There's some sort of secret base down there. Oh, look, they're following us around. Look, they just did a fucking U-turn. Look, what are these guys doing? What are they doing? Why did they go swinging down here? What are they doing? What is this guy doing? Here comes his tail.
What are they doing?
What are they fucking doing? They just came down here, ran down here, did a U-turn, come all the way back. Now they're turning. They went running down there, turned around, and they're following each other, so who knows? Are you guys having fun? You guys having fun? All right, we gotta find, we're trying to find, oh, these things here, those containers. Come back there and grab a container, throw it in the back of a truck. That's the three finger. That's your Irish in you, Tommy. That's your Irish. See how he stopped? Okay. See how he stopped? He's waiting for me to commit. Look, that's a safe driver right there. Right? He's like, oh. Even though I had the indicator, that guy didn't want to turn. I indicated I was turning. Not yet. You can't yet, JS. You can't. He has to pass those containers there. You see those containers? I want one of those. Do you see that container right there, Tommy? Those things there.
Why?
I want to use it for water storage at my IKEA house. So I want to get one of those. So we're looking.
Buy it.
Huh? I don't know where to buy it. Try to find me where you can buy one. But a lot of times they give them out. You can find the place and get them. Yamazaki. This is Yamazaki Group. Oh, look at this guy here. Petroleum. That's MPS. Nitrogen. Look at that nitrogen. It's got a nitrogen. What TV show? Whoa, 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 stopping. All right. Oh, no, no, no. This guy doesn't have to stop. What's this guy up to?
This, right?
Yeah. How much are they? 9 mon?
7 months.
Wow. Yeah, get one donated.
We'll save money.
Yeah, we got it. That's why we it's called Three Finger Tommy. We got a Three Finger Tommy yet. Tommy hands, Tommy light hands. Right down there on a Saturday, back of the truck. Never know the difference. Get a wood here. This is good. I got to teach him the family business. What's down there? Three Finger Tommy. Undowdu. It's bonding time. My son wanted to go to driving school. Look at all this exciting. He's bonding with his dad. He's bonding. His father-son bonding. 3-finger discount. I know. 3-finger discount. 3-finger Tommy. 3-finger. Let's see what's down here. We're just trying to find a place out in bumfuck nowhere where there's lots to drive around on there. Thumb and Pinky lost the loyalty pledge. Yeah, the thumb is, 3 fingers. No, I think you need the thumb. 3 fingers is the thumb. What's this fucker doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? Who is this guy? He's got a bag on and stuff. What's this guy up to? He's parked right here. He's got his thing up. He's walking around. What's he looking for? What's he looking for? What's this guy looking for?
Fishing?
Is he fishing? Maybe. Yeah. Well, I didn't see a rod. What is he fishing without a rod? Is he doing? He's doing trout tickling or something? Oh, there's. If we can get down there, that would be perfect. Is there a way down there? Look at this big old open area down here, Tommy. Oh, he's got his dog. He's walking his dog. His dog is having a great time. He's got his bird dog. It's a bird dog. He's bird dogging. You know what bird dogging is, Tommy?
No.
He's got a hunting dog. He's taking his dog out hunting. Oh, we should watch that. You want to watch that? You don't want to watch that? The dog is like sniffing and his tail's wagging. He's trying to find a pheasant or something. All right, we don't want to go that way. You know what? This may be the best place, Tommy. Any cameras? No cameras. No cameras. My only concern. This is nice. This would be nice, just you driving. Stopping here. Looking. Tommy, paying attention, signaling. And then here's the white line. Fuck it. What do you think? Just this circle here? What do you think?
Now?
Yeah. No? Why not?
Illegal.
Huh?
Illegal.
This is private property.
Whose?
I don't know. The corporations. I don't know. I don't see. I think it's private property.
It's not.
We don't know. I just think. I thought that's. I'm just acting like if you're a cop. What are you doing? Oh, it's just. But this is private property. There's no cars out here. See how legal conscious my son is. He is so conscious. All right, so that way's no. Let's go right here then. And they blocked this whole fucking area here. I wonder how that guy got down there. Look, we could go through there. I love Japan, Krish. Been here 21 years. Best country, best people, best food, best everything. Best women. Except for Cindy and Kristen. There's a few good ones, and they're in this chat. I think that was a pretty good spot back there. Just that big loop. Personally. Yeah. Technically. Yeah. Maybe. But we can. Definitely Sunday. If we come out here Sunday. stopping at the light here. I guess we go left. We go left or right? Which way are we going, Tommy? Which way we want to go? Left. In search of a big abandoned. Ah. Is it big enough? I know of a place. I'm just trying to, if it's big enough. I know of a place, but I don't know if it's big enough. I'm thinking. Is it big enough? A windy road up there. You get there. Up there. I think it's big enough. Yeah, I was thinking of Naz. I did think of that Naz, that mountain way I went up there. I can't remember. I can't remember how I got there though, Naz. I don't remember how I got there. Plus, that's a little scary because there's cliffs and shit. Tommy hits the accelerator. We go off the cliff together. It'd be a good way to go. Father and son off the cliff. Oh look, there's another park here. Let's check out this park. These parks, another one, right? Look at that. Never know. These little park things are good. Another park. Stay away from the cliffs. Oh wow, look at all the trees they planted there. Someone put a lot of effort into that. Wow, they've been cutting all this wood. Yeah, it's just too small here, Tommy. Well, this must be on the other side of the other one. It's kind of cool. They built all these little parks area, isn't it? Look at all this firewood. Pick up this soft wood for your, pick this up. They're just gonna junk all that. Look, it's hardwood.
I think they're gonna sell.
Yeah, they're gonna junk it.
I think they're just gonna sell it.
No, they're not gonna sell shit, dude. That's all gonna get junk. Maybe some will come, but you come here with your K truck, fill that up. That's called 3-finger Tommy right there. 3-finger Tommy. Come here, fill up your K truck, helping you out. Multi-9. Chop it up, have firewood. They wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. It's right here. It's public. Public park. Any wood there is for public. Right, guys? Type 1 if you agree. Type 1 if you agree. It's a public park, and there's a bunch of wood on the ground. Needs cleaning up. You're doing your service. Now this is the double, Tommy. This is important. This is the double, right? You understand? So you don't want to be going on this lane that way. This is a left way. Which way are we going? Right or left?
Left.
We're going back this way?
Uh-huh.
You don't want to go all the way down here? You want to keep looking or no? No? So this has kind of been bummed out. See? Jan is on the same Jan. If there's a bunch of wood stacked up at a public park, that's like public wood. You're doing your service. Should get some radio going.
Iran, we have gas prices rising rapidly. We have U.S. Marines now being sent to the Middle East. That's confirmed. I'll talk about that in just a second. Death rumors of world leaders that are world leaders allegedly dead ski. Okay, we have false flag attack concerns in the U.S. We have Trump absolutely losing his mind, and again, this thing spiraled out. All right, guys, I have some massive breaking news for you here on this Saturday. We have the Strait of Hormuz sealed completely shut by Iran. We have gas prices rising rapidly. We have U.S. Marines now being sent to the Middle East. That's confirmed. I'll talk about that in just a second. We have death rumors of world leaders that are now exploding everywhere. Big time world leaders, allegedly. Deadski, okay? We have false flag attack concerns in the US. We have Trump absolutely losing his mind. And again, this thing spiraled out of control a long, long time ago. And now it's basically like we live in hell, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right into it here. You guys know the deal, man. Everybody subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon so you get a notification every single time we drop a video. Let's start with this right here. Countries hit on just day 12 of the Iran war, okay? Oman, Kuwait, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, Iraq, Iran, Israel, Lebanon, and of course the Strait of Hormuz. So this has devolved into, at the very least, a regional war. I honestly think it's fair to say this could be World War III. With where the lines are drawn now, the fact that China and Iran have jumped in on the side, or excuse me, China and Russia have jumped in on the side of Iran. This is getting very, very ugly very, very quickly. Okay, Dropside News says breaking. Citibank shuts down offices across the UAE. In fact, I don't think it's just Citibank. There are a bunch of different banks that shut down in the Gulf Arab states because they are being directly targeted by Iran. Because, of course, the U.S. and Israel targeted an IRGC-connected bank in Iran. Okay, so the U.S. opened that door, Israel opened that door, Iran said, okay, I guess we're going to respond in kind. They were warning, if you live within 1 kilometer of a bank and you live in the Gulf Arab states, get the hell out of there. And so now it looks like the attacks are reciprocal. They're going both directions. And we are long past just going after military targets. Of course, you know, Israel and the U.S. have consistently.
All right, let me say the only way out of this situation to stop World War III, we've been calling it World War III, as you know, ever since it started. I've been calling it World War III, right? WW3 hashtag. I've been putting out my videos. The only way to stop this is the impeachment of Trump. That's the only way, and his administration. We need to stop this. He needs to be impeached for what he's doing, and it needs to happen. So that's the reality of what's happening. Needs to be impeached. So that's the only way. That's the only way. And you impeach him, and then you apologize, right? And and back the fuck off, dude. We're attacking a sovereign country. It's all about it's what they want, they believe. Regardless, we do not own the world. It's not our job to be the world police force. And we're being pulled into wars because of Israel. We're being pulled into these fascist crazy. They've hijacked our government. They've hijacked our politics. They've hijacked, pretty much everything. And that's the reality. So if we want to stop this, then the GOP, Congress needs their job. They need to impeach him and get him out. Otherwise, get ready for Americans. All right, this is what's going to unfold otherwise. Americans are going to die, right? Gas prices are going to hit to $10 a gallon, right? You're going to lose your house, right? If you have a mortgage, you're not going to be able to pay your mortgage. You're not going to be able to pay, right, for groceries, for everything else. You're going to get fucked. So if MAGA wants that, like this guy right down here, my name is, okay, 16V. What 16V is talking about, right? That's him. My name is 16V. 16V. Right? You understand? 16V doesn't own a house, right? He's a broke back bitch. Aren't you 16V? Right? Aren't you 16V? You're just a broke bitch on that.
Are we heading back?
I was gonna look for I was gonna look. We're going to a beach area. I got a beach area. I'm still looking for an area, but this didn't work out. I mean, I thought of this area that maybe there'd be a parking lot out there, but there wasn't. So we now know what's there. We'll go down to this beach area here. The other thing is there's up in the mountains drawing. There was a mountain, like a dead road that I took, but that's too far down. I'd like to find something close. Oh, I know where we're going. Duh. Yes, we're going to the, there's a track. Let's go check them out. They should be open. It's 9.
I want to go back before 10.
That's right. We're going to hit the track and then we'll head back, okay? We'll go down to this track here. You want to be back by 10? You want to work out at 10? What's the goal? 10, I thought it was 10:30.
I never said 10.
God damn, look at all that fucking trash. Who threw all that fucking trash there? Someone came here and just threw their fucking trash out there. It's ridiculous. Why do people do that shit, Tommy? There's a toilet. I should pick that one up. I need to bring the K-truck out here. These are olives. I picked up, these olives are growing all along the side of the road. Like this one here is the same olives. For olive oil. They're planting olives out there. But the birds eat the olives, and they got all these trees are growing here. They've been growing here for a while. I picked up a whole bunch of olives. JS, we can incorporate that. We can incorporate that into Got Junk. We can incorporate that into Got Junk. You know, and you'd earn junk points, right? By picking up trash, would turn it in, and you have a chance when you're picking up trash, if there's consensus, to actually find ups in the trash. So I already have that planned out, JS. Found trash. Well, found ups. You found ups and found trash, right? You found ups. Yeah, found trash. You put the thing, and then someone, and then it's kind of like a scavenger hunt. If you pick up the trash, your chance of finding ups is much higher, right? So imagine if the algorithm treated like if you're picking up and cleaning up trash, and there's consensus that it was picked up and you dispose, like you're not just picking up and throwing it somewhere else. It actually is gotten rid of and it's documented, and there's consensus in that. Then you have a higher chance to find ups in the trash. So yeah, it'll be in there. Geo-trashing. Yeah, geo-trashing. We add geo. I want you to remember all this, Geo, because I can't. Put that on. Add that to Doo-Doo memory, please. Add the memory. You're my AI. Doo-Doo, you're my AI. You're my agentic AI system. We got to add that to Got Junk. Geocaching, yeah, geo-trashing. Geo-trashing. Yeah, all that need to be added to Got Junk. We got to add that to Got Junk. It's beautiful out here. This is I'm having a Saturday morning drive with my son, teaching about his three-finger Tommy. You know what three-finger Tommy is? It's taking stuff. Three-finger Tommy is.
What's 3 fingers?
Why is it 3 fingers? It was just like, it's like because like pickpocket, right? Taking stuff, 3 fingers. Use 3 fingers to get your wallet out. What are you looking for now?
Tissue.
Just blow it here and we'll wash it later. Just open it up, blow it.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just take it with you. You own that damn thing now. Look at this truck. This guy on his bike. He's a foreigner. Well, the cherry blossoms are coming out. Wow, the cherry blossoms are coming out. All right, so there's a track up here, Tommy. Right here. See the speedway? See the speed? What does that say? Speedway. What does that say? What does that say? Huh? Speedway. Circuit, yeah. Cause look, there's no one fucking there, dude. This is like perfect. What does it say there? What's the price? What?
User AI.
Huh? What do you mean? God damn. Use your my son is like, use your AI. He's like throwing it back at my face. I always say that to Tommy. Use your AI.
Experience driving is 4 times circuit, 1,500 yen. And
5 times 2,000.
yeah,
And what's the top one?
rental.
Car rental?
I think so. 5 minutes, 1,500.
Look, there's a little. Look, they got a little track here we could use. It's the freemium. It's the freemium track right here. Look. Look at that little. Look at that little thing there. Look, they're here on the set. Look, they're all here. All the racers here. I want to negotiate for the week, right? When they're not busy. Oh, they're racing, but they're during the week. It's empty.
It is.
No, the weekend. On the weekdays, it's just empty. The only people on the weekend that's here. Let's see if we can negotiate with them.
What do you mean?
I want to come here and pay for like an hour, but I'm not going to pay. It's not about going around the fucking track fast. It's about you driving. Right? You understand? When they're not here. Here, I'll do it. I'll handle it. Look at these guys go. Look at these guys go. They're speed rate. Come on, Tom. They're at fucking racing. There's speedway here. Look, there's a pit right here. They got their pit. Look at these cars speeding around. It's a track. Look, let them go. Oh, they're putting on racing tires. Look at these guys here. Look at them go. They're racing around the track. This place does get, look, this guy's getting on his speeding tires. Let's put on AI. Look at you racers. These guys here. Wow, look at these tires. Tires right there. Konnichiwa. Wow. Melting, yeah. Melting. Furui no? Furui, yeah. Wow, look at those tires. Look, he's got a helmet on. What do you guys think? This is a Toyota. Look at this guy go. Look at this guy go. Hobbyist. They got the speed. The time. Look, they got the time board there. Little rallies. They got a little pit stop. Look at these. They got the chairs and everything in here. Squirrels. little race cars. Look at the exhaust. They got the racing tires on. Look, he's got this tire. He's putting new tires on those big old racing tires on this thing. Big old spoilers. Yeah, hobbyist. This is their passion. No, they put the contours on it. Modified. Custom. Liqui Bali. God, it's cold.
That Toyota GR Yaris has some serious contour mods, likely with aftermarket panels and liquid moly detailing for that sleek look. Brr, it does look chilly out there. Perfect day for some indoor pit work. Any specific mods or maintenance you're eyeing?
No, I want to find out if the manager is here. I don't speak any Japanese, so you're gonna have to help me out.
Sure, I can help with that. At this track, likely Ebisu circuit, the manager or contact is often Hiroshi Takahashi. Since you don't speak Japanese, I'd suggest using a translation app or asking
Like
someone
you
locally to
can
assist.
speak Japanese, right?
Yep, this looks like a big Japanese racing facility, possibly Ebisu circuit. For the manager, Hiroshi Takahashi is a key contact. Since you
So
don't
speak Japanese.
try
And
using Google
why don't you introduce yourself and find out if the manager is here?
はじめまして。私はアラと申します。管理者は今いらっしゃいますか? Hello, I'm Ara. Is the manager available now?
管理者はいないですけども。
I think he said nine. Nine. So explain to him that I have an 18-year-old. I've come here during the week, and there's never any cars here. Would it be possible to use the track during the week when no one's here, and arrange a time that my son can just drive around and get used to driving in a car? I'm teaching him how to drive.
もちろんです。管理者に伝えます。こんにちは。お客様は18歳のお子様がいらっしゃいます。このトラックは平日にほとんど車がなく利用可能でしょうか。お子様が運転に慣れるために平日にトラックを使用する時間を特別に手配していただけますか。運転の練習を教えています。Let me know if you need further assistance or translation.
お子様はおいくつですか
18歳のお子様がいらっしゃるとのことですね。管理者にその旨を伝えます。こんにちは。お客様は18歳のお子様がいらっしゃいます。
Tell him he's actually in the car, but he's shy, so he doesn't want to come here. But I noticed I'm not interested in renting like per track. I know during the week, I've been here many times. There's never any drivers. I just like to be able to book a morning time. I can even do it before they open. And just drive around, just get used to, driving a track, not going fast, really practicing to stay on the sideline within the 6 inches that is required by law.
了解しました。管理者に伝えます。こんにちは。お客様の18歳の奥様が車の中にいて、少し恥ずかしがってここには来たくないとのことです。平日にトラックを利用したいのですが、レンタルではなくドライバーがいない時間に朝の時間を予約できればと思います。会場前でも大丈夫です。奥様がゆっくりとトラックに慣れるために早く走らず、法で定められた6インチ以内のラインを練習したいと考えています。可能でしょうか。
お子様は免許証はお持ちですか
はい、管理者に伝えます。
In English, translate in English what he asked.
Sure. The manager asked, "How old is your child?" in Japanese.
My
Let me know if you
son
need
is
further translation.
he's 18 years old, okay, he doesn't have his driver's license yet. That's why I need private land to practice on, to teach him. I've been, we have tumble, but it's too narrow. I just want him to get time driving around. And then he's studying right now to take his written test that will allow him to drive with me with a learner permit.
はい、了解しました。管理者に伝えます。こんにちは。お客様の18歳のお子様が車の中にいて、少し恥ずかしがってここには来たくないとのことです。お子様はまだ運転免許証をお持ちではなく、練習のために平日にプライベートな土地を利用したいと考えています。現在、狭い場所で練習していますが、トラックでゆっくり運転に慣れる時間を確保したいです。会場前でも大丈夫で、早く走らず、法で定められた6インチ以内のラインを練習したいです。お子様は現在、筆記試験の勉強中で、学習許可証を取得後、一緒に運転する予定です。可能でしょうか？
Affirm that. Don't repeat everything you've been saying. I want you just to start with just affirm. I mean, we would use it. We could use it before opening, right, or after, when there is no traffic or no use. We could work around their schedule.
はい、了解しました。管理者に伝えます。こんにちは。お客様の
なんで
18歳のお子様が
konnichiwa?
車
Why
の
you keep Urasai? Why do you keep repeating? Stop repeating. Just say what I said at the end. No repeating.
はい、了解し
AI
は
を
い、
ちょっと
了解しまし
バ
た。管理者に伝えます。お子様が18歳で、まだ運転免許証をお持ちではなく、会場前や利用がない時間にトラックを練習用に利用したいと考えています。トラックのスケジュールに合わせて調整可能です。お子様がゆっくりと運転に慣れるために、早く走らず、法で定められた6インチ以内のラインを練習したいです。
ここ、まあサーキットなので基本的にはここの高須サーキットのライセンスを取って走るっていうのが基本になります。
はい、了
What
解
is
しま
in
した。
English?
管理者に
Translate in English.
Sure, the manager asked, "Do you have a license?" in Japanese.
僕
Let me know if you
大丈夫。
need further translation or assistance.
Tell him I have a gold license. Just that, nothing else. Nothing else. You just say, I have a gold license in Japanese and nothing else.
はい、了解しました。管理者に伝えます。お子様がゴールドライセンスを持っています。
So I would explain to him, just tell him just this. I would be in the car with him. He is not driving alone. He will only be going around 20 miles, if that, 20 kilometers per hour. Very slow. I'm with him. I just want him to get used to staying 6 inches from the line. I just want, have him drive around for, 30 minutes, right? Just getting used to that. Not today, right? I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about during the week, early morning, or in the evening. Just say that and nothing else in Japanese.
はい、了解しました。管理者に伝えます。お子様が車の中でお子様と一緒です。お子様は一人で運転しません。時速約 20km、非常にゆっくり運転します。6インチ以内のラインを保つ練習を30分ほど行いたいです。本日ではなく、平日の登頂、または夕方に利用したいと考えています。
Say this and nothing else. I don't mind coming back and talking to the manager, if he can't make this decision. That's why I asked him at the beginning if there was the manager. Just say that and nothing else in Japanese.
はい、了解しました。管理者に伝えます。私はマネージャーと話すためにまた来ても構いません。この決定を下せない場合はそのためです。最初にマネージャーがいるか確認した理由です。
So tell him, I can come back at another time when the owner or manager is here and bring it to his attention. I think it's an opportunity. I notice his track isn't busy, but and the private schools are ridiculously expensive. that since this is private land, by law, you're allowed to, it doesn't violate the rules. You just cannot drive on public roads if you don't have a license. But on private land, you're able to drive. I did the research. Say that in Japanese.
はい、了解しました。管理者に伝えます。オーナーやマネージャーがいる別の時間にまた来て、この件を伝えたいと思います。これは機会だと思います。トラックがあまり混雑していないことに気づきましたし、私立学校は非常に高額です。この土地が周囲地であるため、法律上、公道を運転しない限り規則に批判しません。免許がなくても周囲地では運転可能です。調査済みです。
今現在高須サーキットではそういうプログラムがない状態なので、またみんなでちょっと相談してプログラムを決めなきゃいけないです。
In English.
了解しました。
In English.
管理者に伝えます。Sure. The manager asked if you have a license in Japanese. Let me know if you need further translation.
No,
or
he didn't say
assistance.
that. He said something about right now we don't have a program for what I'm saying or something like that. When he says in Japanese, you translate to English. What I say in English, you translate into Japanese. Be agentic. もう一
はい、
回
了解しました。
これちょっと
管理者に伝えます。
グロックはちょ
現在のところ、
っとバカ
あなたが
です。
提案しているようなプロ
これ
グラムはあ
は
りません。
AI ね。AI はちょっとバカ。
今高須サーキットではそのプログラムがないので、高須サーキットの方で検討してそのプログラムを新たに特別に作らなきゃいけないので、またちょっと時間がかかるかなと。
Say in English.
Currently, there is no program for Takasaki similar, so we need to consider it with Takasaki on create a new special program. It might take some time.
Yeah, we could be the pilot, and I mean, please, can I introduce my son, and then he can take his information, and then he can call my son directly if that time can be arranged, and he can talk with whoever. I think it'd be a great opportunity to offer. Think about it. During the week, on certain times, you can offer students to come here. You could hire, one of these driver guys to be there, and then use the track and create more business for your track. Because I know, I mean, it's not used during the week at all. Because I've been here many, many times because I drive by. Say that in very polite Japanese. Just that in Japanese. Thank you.
はい、了解いたしました。私どもがパイロットとして参加させていただくことができればと考えております。どうぞお許しいただければ、息子をご紹介させていただき、彼の情報をご確認いただくことができます。その後、時間が調整できましたら、直接息子に連絡をいただければ、関係者と話し合うことが可能です。この機会をぜひご検討いただければ幸いです。平日の特定の時間帯に学生の方々にお越しいただき、ドライバーの方を雇用してトラックをご利用いただくことで、さらなるビジネスチャンスを創出できるかと存じます。こちらのトラックは平日のご利用がほとんどないように見受けられます。というのも、こちらを通りがかりで何度も拝見しておりますので、どうぞよろしくお願い申し上げます。
Yeah, tell him that my son isn't one of those very smart AI guys, and we're building AI promotion. So having AI to push, so we could build this. I could build this program, promote this program, get this program out there, and we could probably have weekdays have the track actually being utilized for learning drivers. So it wouldn't cost anything for the AI setup, the app. If we can come to an agreement, I would work to promote and build out AI promotion for the track that would put the attention of this track much more broadly. Condense that down, apply marketing, right? Make it make it sexy. Talk about whatever it is. You figure it out. Say that in Japanese, what I told you before about the track promotion.
了解いたしました。息子は AI の専門家ではありませんが、私たちは AI を活用したプロモーションを構築中です。このトラックを活用し、AI を駆使して平日の運転学習プログラムを展開することで、トラックの新たな価値を創造できます。AI アプリの導入には費用がかからず、合意いただければトラックの魅力を広く発信し、ビジネスを拡大するプロモーションを積極的に推進いたします。この機会をぜひご検討ください。
ね、together ね。はい、どうぞ。
今日マネージャーがいないので、また来週、来れますか？
Say it in English.
はい、了解しま。Sure, I understand. The manager isn't here today, so could you come back next week? Thank you.
Yeah, ask him just this. What's the best day to catch him, and we'll come together, and we can explore this idea more.
はい、了解しました。マネージャー様にお会いできる最適な日を教えていただけますか？一緒に伺い、このアイデアをさらに詳しくお話しできればと思います。よろしくお願いいたします。
Monday, Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday, okay. 何時から？
はい、月曜日か火曜日ですね。どの
8
8
朝8時から。
8:30 8時まで。はい、ありがとうございます。これはマイケルさん。Sure. I mean, we could do the parking lot, the rent parking lot too, early morning.
わかりました。じゃあ平日にまたしてみたいと思います。
一人で巡るっていうのは、みんな意見が合わないと困るので、みんなと
ち
打ち合わせをしなきゃいけないので、
はい。
なので、月曜日か火曜日か、木曜日とかぐらい、一番不毛なのは木曜日かな。でも、
The only
これはもう入学までちょっと、はい。
the only concern, I mean, sometimes there's cars, so the track has no cars, and just having the flow of practice, just getting used to the.
If we gonna use that circuit, it's gonna take higher price because now any car can come in because I'm still a beginner.
Right. No, but that's what I'm saying. Before they open or after they open. So the idea is we use it off hours. Talk about that. So we'll meet Monday, okay? Next Monday we'll meet, okay? Okay. Hi. Okay. Explore. 新しいビジネス together ね。ありがとう。すいません。Yeah, I mean this parking lot's good too. But the only concern they always with AI.
I wasn't totally understanding.
Well, that's why. I want you to tell in Japanese everything you told him.
はい、了解しました。月曜日 H0 ダフツルに駐車場で会う予定ですね。駐車場やトラックは営業時間外な利用して練習の流れをスムーズにします。AI を使って車の交通を監視し、邪魔を最小限に抑えます。必要ならリアルタイムの更新や追加の手配も可能です。何か他に必要なことがあれば教えてください。
Yeah, so all I said was that the facility that they have is empty most of the time. It's always empty. This is the first time I've been coming here for 15 years, and I've never seen a car going around this track.
You haven't been here 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here?
Well, in the area,
Yeah.
every time I drive down here all the time.
How many times you came in here?
5 times. He looks edgy, doesn't he? He's checking it out. He's too afraid. Look, he's got his little sports car. Oh, look, he's got his. Oh, look at these guys. Everyone's got their little sports cars, one running around there. They're in the pit stop. Yeah, I guess we can just drive, but we can just come down here off hour and just drive ourselves. Why pay for this? We just come down here and drive. You know? I mean, I think this little track here. Let's try this little track here. I'm just curious what this little track is like. It's like a go-kart, isn't it? This is go-kart. They had a go-kart course here. This is what this was, a go-kart. And I guess no one, they, you know,
Let's go.
God scared the shit out of me. Can we go home? Can we go home, Dad? Can we go home? I was just seeing if you can navigate. I was just seeing if it would be good enough for you.
Just go.
You have your own cones? No, I don't have any cones. This Takasu track. Oh, there's cones. There you go. Yeah, the answer to the question is JS. JS, I got my own cones. I can, yeah, I got my own cones. Yep, I can definitely get my own cones. Tommy Three Fingers. Oh, I could use those. Ow. I could use. That's. Tommy Three Fingers. The Irish in me, baby. The Irish. All right, let's go back. I mean, that little private place we pulled the other day. I mean, we could like use parking lots like this here on the weekends, Tommy. Turn the heat down. Golly.
That's all. That's all.
Yeah, but the heat's still coming in. I just have like, they're so, oh, what the hell did Secular Talk? Secular Talk just announced something.
Targeted civilian targets, and now you have banks being targeted by the IRGC as well. Okay, breaking: U.S. oil prices surge above $96 a barrel after President Trump says the Iran war will end, quote, when I feel it in my bones, whatever that means. So we're now doing a policy on the whim of a war criminal pedophile rapist who is clearly sundowning. That's how we're making policy. Now, we discussed the other day, it appears like they're purposefully manipulating the market to make money off of it when Trump came out and did a press conference where he head-faked an end to the war, and the markets reacted favorably, and the price of gas went down. And then, of course, people realize that's total bullshit. I mean, this is the corrupt...
Ouch.
Charts. On top of the warmongering, the corruption is off the charts, because I have no doubt that people in Trump's inner circle, and maybe Trump himself, are personally profiting off of puts and calls and all sorts of bets as they manipulate the market during wartime. Trump, as I said, coming completely and utterly unglued. We have this comment right here, y'all. He said, quote, watch what happens to these deranged scumbags today. I, as the 47th president of the United States of America, am killing them.
Let me answer that. They are. Barron, his sons bought a bunch of oil. They took it to 119. They shorted it. He made the announcement, and they made millions off of it. They're just it's just all corruption now. Our whole stock market, everything is just gone corruption. It's just disgusting what's going on.
Civilians. So we have to kill him. You yell at the Iranian government for being terrible to the protesters and killing civilians, and you go, that's our job. We're going to go in there and kill all your civilians. And by the way, what's happening. So this is completely and utterly unhinged. I want you to think for a second, if Barack Obama said this, or if Joe Biden said this, watch what happens to these deranged scumbags. I'm killing them. What a great honor it is to do so. absolutely unhinged. By the way, also, I keep warning you guys, he definitely is considering nuclear weapons. I have no doubt. This is a guy who in his first term floated nuking a hurricane because he thought it might stop the hurricane. All right, so there's no doubt he's floated that behind the scenes in regards to this conflict. And that should terrify all of you because he's surrounded by absolute loyalists and sycophants who do nothing but slurp his ball sweat all day. They don't have it in them to say no to him.
You know what that was?
If he becomes dead set, if he thinks that's the only way I can win this is to nuke them, he's going to nuke them. This is a 5-alarm fire to say the least.
Hold on.
All right, let's also show this here. So we have Trump to a local news station.
No, the car, okay, that truck was oversized, right? So he has to have a car following it. You understand? The truck was oversized, you know? It was too big, you know, so that had that big thing on the... I was trying to figure out what the big thing on the back of it was. Oh, a Daikon.
Daikon. This is Daikon for.
But back there it was Daikon.
Back there it was.
Yeah. Look at all, they're planning all of these. They're really, they're really planning a lot of,
Rakyo.
no, this is olives.
No, it's
Olives.
Rakyo.
What's a Ryakyo? It's olives. Look, this guy's
No, it's
picking.
Mikuni soul food.
Konnichiwa. What are they picking? They're picking olives, aren't they?
It's not olives.
It's olives. Olive.
Never heard about olive in Mikuni.
Yeah, well, those are olives because I've already ID'd them with AI. I already been out here and picked them. They're picking the olives.
This stuff.
That's those are onions. That's in the ground. I'm talking about the trees. They're not picking. They're picking stuff off the trees, I think.
I love these.
They're like small little onions, right?
Yeah. Kore.
Yeah, we got them growing by the river. You want to go pick some?
This under the sand is
Yeah.
this thing.
Yeah,
You know
but
that?
they grow. I can show you where they are. And then you got to peel them and everything. They're a little small, right? We should pick them. Well, let's listen to this shit, dude.
In Cincinnati, Ohio. He went and gave a speech in Ohio and Kentucky the other day on affordability. Of course, that's incredibly ironic because he's absolutely obliterating the economy as he's giving these speeches. And listen to what he says here.
There's never been a better year for a president. I mean, I've been rated. There has never been a better year for a president first year than what we had. That includes the stoppage of 8 wars with a 9th to come. And what we've done, the economy is roaring. It's phenomenal. That's why I'm here. This
He
is
just gaslights all the time. God, it's so annoying. He just lies. Fucking Roy Cohen. He just Roy Cohen's us all the time. It's got to be illegal. What's your metric? You know, they got to be pushback. What's your metric for this success, sir? What's your metric? Who says that, sir? There's no pushback. If someone says that, Tommy, you got to say, where do you get that? Where's that data from? What source? What poll? What, you know, where's that? I mean, it's just bullshit. If it's coming out your mouth, it's not supported. You right, sir? You need to support it, right? Where's the supporting data for what you're saying? Specifically who? You understand? If someone's gaslighting you, saying, oh, it's great, it's wonderful, you have to stop them immediately and call them out and say, okay, where's that data? Where's that data? Who is saying that? Oh, they're all saying, who specifically? You know, see how you keep poking. Well, so you don't know. Oh, so you don't know you're doing good, right? Don't let people gaslight you. That's called gaslighting. When they just tell you bullshit and you don't call them on it. And the problem with Trump, no one calls him on his shit.
You know what some Japanese thinking about Trump now?
What?
They think he helped the Iran citizen and stuff.
He don't. He blew up. That was what he was saying he was doing. Dude, they blew up the gas and there's raining oil.
Some of Japanese thinking he's like one of the heroes or something.
That's AI pushing that shit, dude. No, he blew up there. If he's helping, why is he blowing up their gas? It's raining gas on them. They're breathing, can't breathe. He blew up a school with 200 girls in it. You think the Iranian people would love him for blowing up the school with girls? I mean, these were all girls' school. And they like the gas. Oh, you like the gas? You gotta say, you see that shit? Oh, you like the gas price? That's because of Trump. You understand that, right? Oh, you love the gas price?
I pointed out that, but they said just, but he helped the citizen and stuff, the childs.
He hasn't helped anyone.
I know.
How? Which ones? Then you push back. Which children did he help? Was it the 150 girls that he blew up at the school, or was he helping them by putting them in the? He blew up. He blew up 150 girls, right? It was a Tomahawk. We're the only. They come out of our ships. It was a Tomahawk AI guided missile, and AI doesn't make mistakes. It goes where it says it's going to go, right? Someone programmed that direction. Someone chose to blow up. Do you know why they blew up the girls' school? Because it's right next to it's a private school, which means it's expensive, right? It's right next to a military base. So who sends their girls to a private all-girls school at a military base that is expensive? Is it the grunts or is it the senior? Yeah, it was the officers. So what they were doing was they were killing the girls to demoralize, to break, to basically crush. That is a tactic from Israel. Israel's blow up hospitals, blow up schools, blow up everything. They want to completely demoralize. So they attack the thing you love most to break you, to crush you. This is evil incarnate. Only evil people think that way. That's Israel. That is Trump. That is the Trump administration. They don't have any empathy. They think of these people as just nothing, as garbage. To the fact that, oh, those aren't real girls. And you'll notice in their language, they will call it. They won't humanize. When you hear them talking about it, they'll say things you can't respect it. Right? That they're doing, they're emotionally distancing them from it. They won't refer to them as children or anything that is meaningful to them. They will it. It's like something away. It's called dehumanization tactic for them to cope with it mentally. They're all pieces of shit. They're sick.
A little excursion, and I think it's only that. And in that little time, that short period of time, we've taken care of business. We took care of a country that was very dangerous, very bad, would have had a nuclear weapon if it weren't for me. And
this is all right. Here's also right.
Very long ago, they would have had a nuclear weapon, and we would have had level.
So he just bombed it like a month ago, right, Tommy? He bombed it before, like a month ago. And he said, oh, we obliterated their nuclear weapons. They'll never have nuclear weapons. We obliterated it, right? Now he's got nuclear weapons again. So which is it, sir? So when someone comes to you, oh, they have nukes. No, he did that a month ago. So what's he shooting at? And then it's like, oh, it's like they killed 30,000. There's no evidence they killed 30,000 people. There's no evidence that, they probably did kill a lot of people. But there's no evidence on the amount of people. We don't know. We really don't know because we don't have access. And then if he's here to help the people, why does he kill their internet? He wants the Iranian people to rise up, but let's kill their internet so they can't hear it, right? They can't get the message to rise up. It's just all Trump does is gaslight. Gaslight is just lying over and over and over and over, right? Israel does the same thing. On it. And here's the real crazy thing. There's these super tankers. You know what the super tankers are? There are only about 400 of them on the planet. These things carry oil, right? Like 2 million barrels of oil, something like that. A crazy amount. They're huge. They're the biggest super tanker. There's only 400. One of them that gets blown up costs $300 million worth of oil, right? Not only that, the natural disaster if one of them blows up and the oil is leaked in the Gulf, there is that whole area is done. It will cost $10 billion to clean up the mess. There'll be no tourism. There'll be no nothing. Ecology is going to be so. Just one mega oil tanker there's 400 of them, right? Blown up by Iran. That whole the whole Arab state is done, right? And the other thing is desalinization. You know what desalinization? So they don't have any water there. They have no water, so they have to get the water from the salt water. So they have these massive plants, right? And each one plant, and there's about 400 big ones, right? And one of them feeds like 2 million people. All Iran has to hit is one of those, and oil goes to 300. You know what oil's going to be here if that happens? Japan is screwed. 95% of all our oil comes from there. Trump action is physically harming Japan. It's an existential threat for the existence of Japan, because all of a sudden, if that's gone, where does Japan's got to figure out where to get their oil? Like all those big tankers we saw there, right? Where the guy came out looking at us like, who is this guy? What are they coming down here? Ready to meet us, ready to pull it out. So it's crazy. Trump is an existential. Existential means it could end Japan as we know it. We'll become like we'll go back to farming, doing raising horses, doing our farm the old-fashioned way, or, with robots or solar. I mean, Japan, if it happens, it's not necessarily a bad thing, to be honest with you. I mean, Japan will live. Look at how Japan is one of the most resilient countries. But if that happens, America's screwed. But Japan, I feel that's why I've decided, we'll stay here, because it's too dangerous. We don't want to be leaving Japan and all of a sudden we can't get back to Japan, right? Can you imagine? We go to thing and all of a sudden this shit happens and now we can't get flights and oil and everything, and now we're stuck. Mom's here with Tommy. That's why I said we're not leaving. We can't leave. The world right now is an existential threat to its very existence as a system. It's insane. This is a busy road. This is a good lesson for you, right? So you got to come out a little bit. You stop. Now you come out. You're going to wait. I'm clear on the right. I'm waiting on the left. I'm clear on the right. I'm waiting on the left. Clear on the right. Looking on the left. Okay, here we go. Come out here. Right. Boom. Okay. So always, you want to speak out loud. Clear on the right. Looking, checking left. Right. Clear on the right. Checking the left. Right. So you clear on the right, and then you go. That car was coming. If that car was turning, you have the right of way. So this is something else you have to learn. Which car has the right of way? Because I was going straight, and I was there first, means I have the right of way. Whoever's at the intersection first, right? So if he comes and he's turning left, he has to wait for me to go because I was at that spot first. Make sense? This is dangerous corner. People died here or had an accident here. Because there is a four-way stop here. Huh. There is a four-way stop. This is the first four-way stop that I've come across. It used to not be four-way, I think. I think it used to not be. I think they added. What? What? What are you looking at?
That place you're talking about?
What place?
Where is it?
What are you talking
There's
about?
really bad intersection around here.
Huh?
Really bad intersection.
That was it right there. Right by your school. Because it used to not be four-way. It used to be just one-way stop. And so this guy came and this guy wasn't a stop, and now they made it four-way stop, which is the right thing. Like our intersection should be four-way stop. It's really dangerous. By Omas, that intersection there, that comes out of Higashadai across, and we have to stop this way, but that way should be four-way. That should be a four-way stop sign. All right, I got everything going. I'm working on the app. I'll finish up the app. I'll drop you off. On that. Yeah, well, Japan is really strict. We did good, son. You did good. And we got to meet. Remember the meeting Monday. You're the CEO. Put that on your calendar. 8:30. Track. You gotta start. I'm just your worker. You're the CEO, son. You're the boss. All right? Did you get his name? And the other thing too is we'll bring the app that you created. Everything is you created, okay? Everything is you're the genius. You're the genius. Right? When I was your age, I founded one of the largest Shakespeare festivals. Everyone wants to believe in the 18-year-old. You're the hope. You're the hope. You know, understanding what's going on. AI. Everything is going to be AI. Farming's going to be AI. Everything's going to be AI. We're going to build it, Tommy. We're going to build this whole AI infrastructure, FoundUps. We're going to create the first FoundUps community here, right? You're going to be on the cover of magazines. You're going to be on the TV shows talking, and I'll just be smiling quietly, living vicariously through your discovery. Yeah, I don't know. I may have planted a few ideas. Oh, my dad, he's an arts guy. He did a Shakespeare festival.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going for a walk.
We're going for a walk?
I'm going for a walk.
We're going for a walk?
I'm going for a walk.
When are you going to be done? Tommy needs his space. It must be tough having dad around. Let's go for a walk. Let's chase him down. He needs to relax. God, it must be high pressure with your dad. What do you think? Is it high pressure? Am I kind of high pressure? I need to be more chill. Let's go inside. It must be high pressure, dude. Being with dad, learning all this stuff, you know? Probably. Needs to focus. The best answer. Hey, MD, best answer. But look at the bonding time I'm getting. Why would I want to send my son to driving school when I can force him to hang out with dad? It's like the best. Guys, isn't this like the best? We can hear you. Go-karts. Goat. Right? I found a way to bond with my son, teaching him to drive. Okay. He had a good time. He's relaxing he's going for a walk. Well, I'm maybe a little high pressure with his father. He needs to calm down. He says, I need a walk. He's walking, taking sample. You want to go for a walk, Mama? Okay. What? Look at gas. Gas is going to keep going up and up and up. Huh? What do you want to eat, Mama? You want a muffin? You want rice, egg, and sausage? You want traditional Mama breakfast? All right. Oh, okay.
So I wanted you to help me. Okay? What's my car?
Okay.
Really, that is horrible. Because of it from China, the sand.
Yeah. But you know that sand is really good for Japanese farming, right? Because the sand has minerals in it. It has really good minerals. The reason why Japanese rice is really tasty is because of that sand.
But Japanese people really horrible time now.
Yeah, but the rice loves it. The rice. Think about the rice. They like rice.
Can't
Breathe.
the eyes like the disease now.
Yeah, but this
allergy.
Yeah, allergy. That's poor Tommy. Not me. Notice I'm not sneezing. Traditional breakfast. She wants rice. Huh? Thing always went nami 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 nami. Every time someone trapped a message, I'm not gonna.
I finished lunch at 7:30.
I'm just gonna sit in the car off.
No, you go to the onsen lounge there. It's a good idea.
Maybe. Well, onset is down there.
Text Tommy too, and we're going to hang out in the food.
The thing, the barbecue.
Yeah. What do you think?
Good idea. See if Mikey wants to go too.
Yeah.
All right.
After onsen.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I really don't want to drop you off, drive all the way back here.
That's why I told you.
But then Tommy, then the problem is, okay, then we go to onsen for 2 hours.
He has to do your plan today.
I don't know.
Cold food.
Mike, what do you?
Well, Mike is your club today.
Oh, he's.
So I asked you to call you.
And not Mikey. When does Mikey get done? What time does Mikey get done?
Afterwards, dear, he going to the he will hang out with his friend.
Okay.
I gave it 2,000.
Huh?
2,000.
Really?
But he promised with me tomorrow I'm going to clean up the all my house.
Really?
So you gotta help, okay? And then money is for the first timers. The money.
I tell you what, Mikey is really good at cleaning. He's of our children. He's the best. You know that. He's the best at cooking. He's the best at cleaning, and he never asked for money. Did he ask for money? Did he ask you for money? Did he ask for money?
No.
He never asked for money. Nah. He never asked for money.
Almost his this thing. He tidy up. Why he have to tidy up? What do you think? Almost his thing. Not of me. Not of Tommy's. Almost his thing.
Can I fix your English?
Okay.
Almost everything is his stuff.
Yeah.
Or his
Stuff.
things. Are his things.
Yeah.
Almost everything everything are his things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
はい、せーの。
Almost everything
Are
are
his things. Are his things.
stuff.
Are his stuff. Is his stuff. See, it's different. Are his things, right? Things is S, so you need R. わかった? Are his things, right? Stuff is no S. Stuff is his stuff. わかった? Are things is stuff. Are his things is his stuff. So if you use are, you need an S. If you use is, you don't need an S. わかった? Okay. I guess I'm. All right. You wanted an egg, and you want sausage, or you want steak? You want steak and egg? Mama, you want steak?
Now?
Little bit of steak, little.
You don't want.
Honto? Steak and egg is really nice with rice. Really nice. You don't want steak and egg. Who are you talking to? Kanan-chan's mama?
I'm the Tonto Mama.
I don't know. You're smiling. Who are you talking to?
Yesterday we went together there.
Oh,
I said
your
thank
helper. No one's here. No one see me?
needless to say, all of that is bullshit. Literally, all of that is bullshit. Also, he keeps saying it's an excursion. I have no doubt, and somebody said this on Twitter too, that he was told by his advisors, don't call it a war, call it an incursion. Because that sounds like a war, but it takes the sting out of it. It takes the bite out of it. Like, don't say invasion, say incursion. Don't say war, say incursion. And he keeps saying excursion. He can't even get that right.
Excursion.
Like, it's just
It's an
astonishing,
excursion.
how far this country has fallen. And at this point, it's hard to
You're
tell
right.
what's the Alzheimer's and the dementia and what's just the lies where he knows he's lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how cooked we
Excursion.
are right now. That's how barbecued
Incursion.
this country is right now.
Excursion.
All right, we also have this.
So is it a
Trump
vacation?
threatened the Iranian soccer team. The Iranian national soccer team is welcome to the World Cup, but I really don't believe it is appropriate that they be there for their own life and safety. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Okay, this psychopath is literally threatening to what? Kidnap or murder the Iranian soccer team? I know the world is incredibly corrupt. I know that the fact that the World Cup here was, a product of like smoke-filled backroom deals and people getting paid. I get it. But you should have every major international event that's supposed to come to this country during the Trump era should immediately be cut off. I mean, this is astonishing. This has almost like gone beyond having the Olympics in Nazi Germany, right? Like, at the time they had the Olympics, they didn't even know even half of the fucked up shit that the Nazis were doing. We know the illegal shit that this regime is doing, the hideous atrocities that this regime is doing, and now he's threatening the lives of soccer players. Again, imagine Obama did this. Imagine Biden did this. He would be hit with the 25th Amendment before
You want
the
more
end of the
coffee,
day.
Mama?
But with Trump,
your
everybody
coffee?
just sort of yawns
Go,
it
go.
off. There's nothing to yawn off here. Like, this is insane what we're talking about. Insane. I mean, he's threatening a fucking soccer team. Just admitting to being like a petulant war criminal is what this is. All right, he also said this. This is how you know the war is atrocious and it's going very, very poorly for the axis of Epstein. Okay, Trump said, the United States is the largest oil producer in the world by far. So when oil prices go up, we make a lot of money. Bitch, who the fuck is we? Who's we?
Is we?
I'm not ExxonMobil. I'm not Chevron.
Yeah.
I'm not BP.
No.
And my neighbor isn't either. Like this, are you kidding me? Regular people don't make Dickie McGee's acts. They just have to pay a lot more at the pump. It's basically a tax on us. He says, but of far greater interest and importance to me as president is stopping an evil empire. Oh my God, really? Iran's the empire? Iran from having nuclear weapons, they weren't going to have them, and destroying the Middle East and indeed the world. I won't ever let that happen. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. So you know the war's going well when the argument here is, hey, maybe it's a good thing that the Strait of Hormuz is closed. Have we considered that? That it could be a good thing that the Strait of Hormuz is closed? Oh my goodness. What are we witnessing? All right, Trump literally said, the Strait of Hormuz is in great shape. Listen.
We're just riding free range over that country, and now we're going to look very strongly at the Straits. The Straits are in great shape. We've knocked out all of their boats.
I've never seen lies this overt, man. By the way, Pete Kegsbreath, the Secretary of War Crimes, he gave a speech too and said something preposterous about the Strait as well. He was like, well, the Straits are actually fine if you were to remove the fact that Iran has shut them down, but they're doing great other than that. Oh my goodness.
They have some missiles, but not very many. I think we're in very good shape. The main thing is we have to win this thing, win it quickly, but win it. And there are many people, I'm just watching some of the news. Most people say it's already been won. It's just a question of when. When do we stop? We don't want to let it regrow, and ideally would like to see somebody in there that knows what they're doing.
I mean, again, what I don't understand is how we can live in a world where everybody knows what he's saying is exactly incorrect and the opposite is the truth, and people just let it rock, right? Like, there should be impeachment, there should be the 25th Amendment. You got to find a way to take the power away from this guy. Did you know that his dad had Alzheimer's? And when he was in his later years, they gave him like a desk and fake busy work to try to say to him like, oh yes sir, you are still running your business empire. Here is some paperwork to fill out. And they'd have people walk in and he would like berate them and say, you didn't do this thing right, you didn't do that thing right. They were letting him pretend like he was running his business when he wasn't anymore. Seems like a good idea for this guy, doesn't it?
Now, one other thing, we can hit sections of Tehran and other places that if you do it, it'll be almost impossible for them to rebuild their country.
There's an implication there that he's going to nuke them. That's what that is.
And we don't want that.
But we could hit electric. We could take apart. That would go again. Just openly admitting we attack civilians. We don't care about innocent people. We don't care about women and children. When he says that, their electric capacity within 1
You
hour.
see my
it
new
would take
coffee,
them
Mama?
25 years to
Mama,
rebuild. So ideally, we're not going to be doing that.
this is
Thank you very
Bada's
much.
coffee.
Oh my
Don't
God,
take
bro.
it, okay?
Jesus Christ.
It's
the fact that he's
chisel.
even saying these things out loud. The Associated Press says a large explosion struck a square filled with demonstrators in Iran's capital, Tehran. Iranian state television reported. The cause of the blast was not immediately known. Israel warned it could strike in the area just before the blast. So they purposely targeted a bunch of protesters. We need a new term for just how
I thought you
horrific
said
the
it
war
tastes
crimes
good.
are from the axis of Epstein. Because it's not enough to just call it a war crime. I feel like the bite has now been taken out of that because they commit so many war crimes. I mean, this is like turbo evil, ultra evil, mega evil. This is stuff that, like, we haven't seen since the Nazis. That's what this is. And Israel, of course, doing it to Palestinians in Gaza as well. But this is like if any of our enemy countries acted to us the way we act to them, oh my God, everybody would lose their goddamn minds and basically say they're the most
I don't
evil people
understand. You
that have
said
ever
it
existed
tasted
in human
really
history.
nice, but
All
it
right,
was
what about this one
different.
here? Scoop, U.S. intelligence indicates that Iran's
for me,
leadership is
not for
still
you.
largely intact and is not at risk
What?
of imminent collapse after nearly 2 weeks
No.
of relentless U.S. and Israeli bombardment, per
What's
sources
wrong? There's a
breathe.
coffee.
So, guys, they keep
Chigal,
bombing,
try that.
but
Doesn't
they're
taste like
mostly
chisel.
bombing civilian infrastructure.
Try it, try
They
it.
are not getting
Doesn't taste like
all
chisel.
of, like, the places where the missiles
Doesn't
take
have
off
any
from.
chisel
Iran
taste
has
in
done
it
a great
at all.
job of,
What are
like,
you talking about?
camouflaging and moving
No.
where their missile attacks come from. And so, I mean, their actual, like, equipment
What
is
do you mean
largely
oishi? You just said it
unscathed.
was oishi.
One of the things
Now
they
it's
also
oishi.
did is they had these, like, blow-up dolls of tanks
Yeah.
and all sorts of military equipment, and they left it out, and the Secretary of War Crimes, Pete Kegsbrand,
Oh, it doesn't
blew it up
taste
and
like-
then patted
it's
himself
in
on
your
the back
brain. You're
like he
thinking
didn't just
it in the
fall for a
brain.
fucking diversion. Okay, a decoy. It's insane how effective they've been. Now, yes, it is true that because of Mossad intelligence, they were able to
I'll
take out
clean
a
it
lot
out
of
after I
people in
drink.
the IRGC. But in the IRGC, they have it planned like 5, 6, 7 layers down who's going to take your place if you get killed. And so the government has not fallen. It's really that simple. And now you have U.S. intelligence going, oops, did you know? U.S. intelligence came out and said, actually, we didn't even think they would close the Strait of Hormuz if we did this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, guys, but this is like one of the biggest differences between Democrats and Republicans. It's just like bare minimum intelligence. Bare minimum intelligence and competence. There's not a single Democrat in the country that wouldn't have immediately planned for a scenario like that. They wouldn't launch this attack in the first place, which is the correct thing to do, by the way, is to not attack. But just like the stupidity level is through the roof. I've been saying a lot these days that like the stereotype of like the evil genius. Turns out that that's like not how the world works.
Yeah, the thing is too, they had analysts saying, that they were going to do this, shut down, and they ignored them. And now they're acting like they didn't think about it. I mean, there should be court martials. There literally should be court martials over. There literally should be court martials over what's happened, right? What do you mean, oops? What do you mean, oops? You didn't think about it. You should be court martialed. Whoever was in charge of the planning for this whole thing should be court martialed. Don't you think? Yeah, everything is behavior. They all needs to go.
Yeah, since yesterday, that coffee tastes really different. When I'm driving to head to my company, I want to call you, I want to ask you, why yesterday coffee tasted different? Exactly, this taste, the chisel taste.
Chisel's really healthy, Mama. It's very good for you. Did you know that?
I want to enjoy the coffee taste. Not
Coffee is getting too expensive now. We can't afford it
no,
anymore.
I'm not don't
We
want
can't.
to-
We have to start drinking chisel coffee. I'm going, man. We don't have the money for coffee anymore. Luxury. It's a luxury. Can't afford it anymore. It's too expensive. Now that got Trump has made it so expensive to get stuff here. So my idea is chisel coffee.
So why you want to break, coffee taste? What's really expensive though? Why you want to mix it with different taste?
I don't want to make a difference. I want to eat. I want to eat chisel. Chisel. I want to drink chisel.
I shouldn't ask you to make the coffee. Fuck off.
Should I get you a new coffee machine just for your coffee, and I'll have my own? I'll have my chisel coffee here and your coffee here. Is that what you want,
I'm
Mama?
upset with you. What do you think about
Hey,
it?
let's go.
Break it in my special coffee taste.
This tastes like coffee. There's no chisel on this at all.
You
Yesterday, maybe because I didn't wash out the thing, but not today. I washed it out.
can't
No, can't taste anything.
down, can.
Huh?
Americans can really down. No sensitive. No sensitivity. Really strong over you eating this
Usually,
taste.
like, if they're evil, they're also generally really fucking stupid. And Trump really proves that, and all the idiots around him really prove that. And the intelligent people are usually more ethical. Like, apparently that's how it works. All right, this is crazy. Ready? The U.S. is trying to contact Iran for a ceasefire. Iran is refusing, according to The Guardian. Witkoff has already requested a ceasefire from Iran through various channels twice. Iran refused, seeing no point in it, as the U.S. is clearly using any ceasefire to better prepare its next attack on Iran. And that's exactly right. The U.S. and Israel want the ability to refresh the number of missile interceptors they have to, reload, basically, and then do this again against Iran. And Iran wants the U.S. and Israel to pay a price where they know, hey, you can't just do this because we will fuck up everything. We will destroy the global economy if you try to take us down. They're trying to provide a disincentive to the notion of attacking them. And that's why they're not stopping. So this is now the second or third different time that there were reports that the axis of Epstein wanted a ceasefire and Iran said no. And what that shows you is they feel like they have a decent control of the situation right now. They genuinely do. The U.S. Military bases in the region are absolute barbecue chicken. They are burnt to a crisp. You have like hotels and stuff in the Gulf Arab states that have been targeted. Specific U.S. intelligence has been targeted. You have multiple dead U.S. soldiers, never mind the contractors and intelligence officials who they're not really telling us how many of them. Tel Aviv has been absolutely obliterated. Iron Dome is like not even really working anymore at all. So Tel Aviv is just a sitting duck at this moment, and they've blown up at least 10 oil tankers that tried to get through the Strait of Hormuz without permission. So they're not fucking around. They are not fucking around by any stretch of the imagination. And also, what did I tell you guys about the U.S. losing its word meaning anything? Now, like, Iran knows, hey, we make a ceasefire with them. There's not even a guarantee there's going to be a fucking ceasefire. They'll lull us into stopping our attacks on them.
They're just, the thing is, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. The thing is that, this guy, the new leader, which is far more hawkish than the old leader, the son, who you killed the father, the wife, the daughter. You extended. You think this guy's going to want to negotiate? We're talking about the Epstein class here. We're talking about people who are compromised by this guy still running our government. We're talking about people. This guy used to work for Mossad. He used to work for the KGB. He was a double agent. He was an access agent, and his whole purpose was to get compromat to infiltrate the government. Our government is completely infiltrated by Mossad, and it's because of this guy right here. So the only solution is the impeachment, is the full unredaction as a special counsel to go through it all, that ensures the protection, and all this information needs to be released to the public. We need to expose. No matter who they are, where they are, they need to be exposed. And what needs to happen to them, not necessarily go to jail, right? But if you were interacting with Epstein after you knew he was a sex trafficker, Clinton, you know, this whole thing, Clinton went on his plane like 28 times, hung out. Clinton needs to go to jail. I'm sorry, Bill. I mean, you're pedo aligned. You probably did shit, right? You're covering up for this shithead. Clinton, big beautiful Bill needs to go to jail, in my opinion. Needs a full investigation. We need to have all these victims before they are murdered or dealt with or NDA'd out. Give them full disclosure, full compensation, and empowerment to speak truth to these individuals, whether it's Clinton or whoever. If you are in the Epstein files, you need to be shunned from society. That's what I believe. How hungry are you, Mama? You just want 12 more minutes for your rice.
20 minutes?
Just 12 minutes. 12.
Another 12?
12. I got your egg, I got your sausage, got everything ready. Huh? So we had McDonald's. Huh? He probably doesn't want to eat.
Where did you go?
I took him to McDonald's.
We have
You're
no
right.
money.
I was doing it because I love my son.
You messed up my
I love my son so much, and he got up early to go to driving, and I wanted to reward him. We won't do it again. Just one time. Unbelievable. I know.
何が愛のやって何それ
Splaining. What do you mean? Oh, we got Lucy in here. Let's see. Chat filter. All filters. Did we have Lucy in here? Ricky Ricardo. Who's Ricky Ricardo? Am I Ricky Ricardo? Oh, look. I can. But look at the color of this. Look at the color of this. Look at the color. Look at the color. Look at the color. I'm going to clean that really good, okay? I'm cleaning it all out. When I make it, I'm going to clean everything out now. I'm going to open this up.
Smell. Sister smell. It can't smell.
Well, I smell it. Not now. Here, you smell this. Here.
うわ、めっちゃしそやん。
That's my
うわ
drink.
くそ。
Try that smell. See?
あーもうめっちゃしそ。もうやめて。
It
も
doesn't
う
smell like chiso. You're smelling this one. Come on, Mama. Don't make up. Don't make up stuff. You're smiling. I know when you're lying because you're smiling. Here, I'll put some soap in here. We'll let it sit. And a squirt of that stuff. There, I got it sitting in there. Just us, guys. Type of 1 if you're in chat. Just 3 of us. Mic check. Can you see me? Can you see me? We all here? This is chisol with turmeric. I added some milk. The milk didn't do well in it. Look, it's like all. The other thing too, I had some old vitamins, right? And I grinded all the old vitamins up, and I put them into it. So it's actually a vitamin, a high vitamin chisol thing. So they were old. I need to eat them. So this is high vitamin, right? Chisol, turmeric, a little bit of honey in here. So I'm getting my vitamins, I'm getting my turmeric, I'm getting my chisol, which is it's just. And what I can do, I'll tell you what I'll do, Mama. I'm gonna run. Make sure. Take this out here, Mama. I'm going to take this out here too. Clean this out.
Tom is getting start for investment and invest.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
To that.
Huh? Back there?
Yeah. We will offer a Friday to be a guest. Rakuten Bank.
Oh, really? Rakuten. That's good. Because he has Rakuten Bank, then I can. Has he opened up his bank account or is he applying?
Try now.
I was finished. I'm only halfway through this. I'm finished the Kyle. There's 2 Kyle episodes I want to listen to. I don't think I have Discord on here. I'm only on one, and he's got a new one. I wanted to listen to this one, and I wanted to listen to the other one. I don't even have it on this phone, so I can't look. What did the damn thing say, Mama? Squishy something? A little bit longer? I don't know. Your rice cooker. My girlfriend was talking to me just now. Yeah, I want to finish. I want to finish all of Kyle.
Fucked up shit to us. And this is what happens. What has Trump done a number of times? Used fake negotiations to then murder people.
Exactly.
That's what he did with Qasem Soleimani. Right? He was a general, Iranian commander fighting ISIS in the field, was lured with fake negotiations to the U.S., and the U.S. killed him. Okay, what message does that...
Here's the other thing, too. Okay, here's the other thing, is look at what Israel did to Gaza. Israel wants to kill and they've made it very clear. Anyone who is Iran or Hezbollah or Beirut, they know what Israel's up to. And it's existential. They got to fight and fight and fight and fight or be wiped out like Gaza. They've shown you. America and Israel has shown. Iran has shown. Beirut, Lebanon, what they're going to do to these people. They're going to exterminate them. They're going to genocide them. So they better fight.
And you cannot trust us. When Trump makes a trade agreement with Canada in his first term and then comes in there his second term and rips up his own agreement. What does that show? When Trump rips up the Iran agreement, pulls out of the Paris Climate Agreement, pulls out of the World Health Organization and the UN, what message does that send? You cannot trust us. Yeah. You can't trust us. You can't work with us. Why even bother to negotiate with us? I'm sorry, but the fact of the matter is the reformists in Iran have looked stupid because of how the U.S. played them. And so that...
I want to show you this, see if it shows up
the
on
argument
here.
of the hardliners.
This ship right here was struck by a drone, an aquatic drone, right? This ship right here, actually it's on the left side, you can't see. I need to center it. The Bangkok Chinese ship blown up. They would try to go through 10 ships now, has blown up. So what this shows us is that Iran has sea drones, like Ukraine. I mean, don't you think they were looking at Ukraine destroying the Russian fleet? The Russian fleet now has to cower, right? You don't think Ukraine would start making sea drones because they were so, I mean, they've seen them. I mean, Ukraine has mastered all this. Now Iran has it. And now American ships are going to get blown up. You send ships through there, there's going to be a swarm of sea drones going out there. And they're $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 using $1 million weapons, losing, we're going to lose ships. We're going to lose ships. This is all on Trump. All right, we don't need to be down there. Remember America first? Remember America first?
And that's where we are right now, that they're the ones who have more legitimacy, okay? This is crazy as well. So according to the Pentagon, Trump's operation in Iran cost $11.3 billion in its first 6 days, exceeding Doge's total savings. There were no savings. Even that $9.4 billion is absolute horseshit, okay? The number today, 12 days into the war, is certainly much higher. Okay, so listen to this. The Pentagon pegs daily cost of Iran war at $1.9 billion, which is annualized to $687 billion. For perspective, $687 billion could eliminate the income tax for every household making up to $150,000 in income per year. Stop and think about that. For the amount of money we spent on this illegal and offensive war that fucking nobody wanted, the amount we've already spent, the amount, put out there to a year, extrapolating to a year, you could get rid of the income tax for people making $150,000 or less. It just goes to show you, man, like, it's fucking ridiculous, our priorities in this country. Like, they're absolutely broken. They're absolutely destroyed. And it's because of corruption. It's because of the military-industrial complex. It's because of capitalism. It's because of imperialism. Okay? Let's put in perspective some more here. So this is from Newsom's press office. Trump's war is costing about $2 billion a day. That's the same as 270,000 Pell Grants helping students afford college, a full year of rent for 143,000 families, nearly 4 years of the 988 suicide crisis hotline, 3+ months of WIC nutrition for moms and babies, 29 days of breakfast and lunch for every public school kid in America, all the humanitarian aid the U.S. gives the UN in a year of free preschool for 110,000 low-income kids, a month of SNAP for nearly 10 million Americans, a month of Medicaid for nearly 3 million Americans. And look at what we're fucking spending it on. Blowing up a girls' elementary school. Blowing up oil refineries and poisoning a city of 10 million people by giving them cancer. That's what we're doing. Jesus Christ. And you wonder why people call us the Great Satan. You wonder. Wall Street Journal says, reopening the strait, military analysts say, may require a ground operation to seize the Iranian coastline. Oh, well, that sounds easy and totally doable. And on that point, here it is, y'all. The Pentagon is moving a Marine Expeditionary Unit to the Middle East, according to 2 U.S. officials. That was in the Wall Street Journal. These units typically consist of up to 2,500 Marines. So as of right now, they're in the process of sending 2,500 Marines, y'all, to the Middle East. That's what's happening. This is completely illegal and completely unconstitutional. In a world that made sense, Trump would be insta-impeached. He would also be charged, arrested, indicted, locked up. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Okay, but we don't live in a world that makes sense. Trump should already be impeached and arrested for starting this war in the first place, even with no boots on the ground. But now you're talking about boots on the ground? And we're just going to let this slide. It's absolutely insane how the law has functionally collapsed in this country. Okay, now I gotta talk about this, man. This came out a couple days ago, but I'm sure you all saw this. ABC News says, breaking, the FBI has warned police departments in California that Iran wants to retaliate for American attacks by launching offensive drones against the West Coast, according to an alert reviewed by ABC News, okay? So they're trying to scare Americans that Iranians are gonna attack them. Now, my reading on that is, you gotta be kidding me. It's much more likely that this is like a false flag attack that they have planned. It's much more likely as that than it's actual like Iranian sleeper cells, the goofy shit that people are saying now about that. Yeah. Which just shows they know nothing about the Middle East, they know nothing about Iran, they know nothing about Islam, they know nothing about Shia Islam versus Sunni Islam. Like, they don't know any of this stuff. They're telling on themselves when they do the whole sleeper cell fear-mongering. It's literally like a throwback to 2003 style Islamophobia, except this time it comes across as more desperate and more pathetic and more try-hard, okay? But ABC News is going, be afraid, Iranians are coming. Ready? So then Caroline Levitt chimes in and says, this post and story should be immediately retracted by ABC News for providing false information to intentionally alarm the American people. They wrote this based on one email that was sent to local law enforcement in California about a single unverified tip. The email even states the tip was based on unverified intelligence. Yet ABC News left out this critical fact in their story. Why? To be clear, ready for this? No such threat from Iran to our homeland exists, and it never did. It never did. Thank you for now verifying and validating that you guys waged an illegal and offensive war against a country that didn't attack us, wasn't going to attack us, and was zero threat to us at all. Because now at least 3 or 4 separate times, Trump and other people in the regime went out there and said, oh, I actually think they were going to attack us. I think they were going to attack us. That's why I had to do what we had to do. Trying to give himself legal cover. Now, here you are going, let me destroy that legal cover and tell everybody, you know, on certain terms, we're the baddies. We attack them. Oh my God, son. Oh my word. The way that this regime contradicts itself on a regular basis and basically accidentally admits to its criminality is just off the charts, y'all. This is also terrifying. FBI says, before most mass attacks, attackers often show concerning behaviors or exhibiting signs that they are on a path to violence. You may be in a unique position to observe these signs in someone you know. Knowing the signs and sharing your concerns could be the key to preventing an attack of mass violence in your community. Okay? So again, people are reading this and the reaction is going, why are you saying this? Are you guys planning a false flag? Is that what's happening? Because it kind of feels like you guys are planning a false flag. Like, this is what this feels like. Okay? Then we get this. This went pretty viral. Okay, that's interesting timing. 4 drones stolen from Fort Campbell. Army offers $5,000 reward. Breaking, FBI has said that Iran could attack California with drones. Come on, man. They're not even trying, bro. Like, what the fuck is this? I've never been one of those people that, like, says every conspiracy theory is bullshit and wrong. But it's also the case that not all of them are correct. The answer is obviously somewhere clearly in the middle, like it's a nuanced thing and you got to take it on a case-by-case basis. But watching this shit, I think everybody understands that when there are conspiracies, they're absolutely carried out by incompetent fascist buffoons like this fucking regime. I think everybody understands that, right? I think everybody understands when you look at the Charlie Kirk killing, for example. Cash Patel doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Dan Bongino doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. The official story is total fucking horse shit. I don't trust those guys at all, and neither should you. So, I don't know what's going on here, but certainly multiple indications that false flag might actually happen. All right, Israel says this. The Iranian regime is firing missiles at Jerusalem, Israel's capital. One of them struck a few hundred meters from the Old City, the Western Wall, the Al-Aqsa Mosque, and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Protecting lives and worshippers' safety comes first. That is why prayer at all holy sites has been temporarily suspended. The reason why this is terrifying, and I'll play this video here for you as I talk to you about this. The reason why this is terrifying is because a number of people have speculated through the years that one of the things Israel will do is they will attack the Al-Aqsa Mosque, blow it up, okay, then blame Iran for it. And then they'll try to build, what do they call it, the third temple, to like fulfill the prophecy of the return of the Messiah. So you got to slay the red heifer, you got to build the third temple where the Al-Aqsa Mosque is. And so step 1 of that plan is blow up the Al-Aqsa Mosque and blame it on Iran. And now that we're in a war with Iran, they have the cover where I guarantee you if they do it, they will say Iran did it, and every media outlet in the West will dutifully report, oh, Iran blew up the Al-Aqsa Mosque. I'm telling you right now, and you can't put anything by Israel, because these are the people that just live streamed a genocide against Palestinians. By the way, they're back to starving whoever remains there alive to death. They're doing that right now. And then, of course, they're going to try to turn it into a fucking, like, a hotel and casino and luxury resort destination where you have golden statues to Donald Trump, and you have biometric screening on everybody, and you have AI tech freaks who are running around all over there building on top of the skulls of dead babies. But now people are talking about this, and this scares everybody because they're going, oh, nobody's allowed to pray there now. Really? Well, what are you planning to do there? Okay, all right, more. Breaking, U.S. military plane which crashed in Iraq was carrying 6 crew members. No word on their condition. Well, I think we now know today that it appears like all of them are dead. It appears like all of them are dead. So this is a KC-135 refueling aircraft. Now they're saying, oh no, this wasn't a friendly fire incident, and it wasn't an attack from Iran. Really? Then what happened? Did they forget how to fly? Was it a mechanical malfunction? Like, you gotta stop. And people called this early on. As the U.S. deaths and injuries mount, they're just gonna keep coming up with bullshit explanations like, oh, there was a medical incident they faced. No, they got fucking lit up by Iran in the illegal war that you guys started. They would still be alive if it wasn't for the axis of Epstein. If it wasn't for Trump and Netanyahu, they would still be alive. And now you're covering your ass by pretending like, oh no, it was something else killed them. Really? Would they die from gas? Would they die from fucking malaria? Like, who are you kidding? Like, everybody knows these people are being killed. And that's exactly what happened here. So they got a U.S. plane. And now the U.S. is trying to save face by saying, oh, no, they didn't shoot us down. Insane. So now the death toll is rising and rising and rising, as are the number of injuries. Okay, breaking, Iranian drone strikes French military base in Iraq. 6 French soldiers injured. Okay, I should also point out, also in Iraq, there were some Italian troops at a military base. They are now getting the fuck out of there because they're going, we ain't dying for this shit. We don't even support this war against Iran. We don't want these Shia militias coming to murder us. Fuck this. So Italy is cutting and running. France might do a similar thing very soon because now all of these sites are fair game now. All of them are. Breaking, the National Guard has activated the 260th Quick Reaction Force, able to respond within 24 hours to civil disturbances. This comes from President Trump's Executive Order 14339 and directive from the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth. Reason for this activation is unknown. So that's very disturbing. Why are you activating the National Guard here at a moment's notice? Like, are you expecting something to happen? Is there going to be a false flag, and you already know about that, which is why you're calling them up?
Childhood shouldn't look like this. Miles walked each day for water. MATW is building change. This is where hope starts. Clean water for life. This is your impact.
Is it that you're expecting riots and protests and unrest because you're destroying the U.S. economy at the same time you wage another illegal and offensive war? Like, what exactly is going on here? Very bizarre that they're calling it up, and we have to point that out. People need to point that out. All right, this is a big deal. So the mayor says Iran's new supreme leader is in a coma and has lost at least one leg. So he almost was killed. Almost was killed in the attack that killed his dad, I believe his kids, his wife. He almost was killed, but he is alive. Lost a leg. They say he's in a coma. Since then, I've heard conflicting things. Some say he's not in a coma anymore. But clearly he's very, very injured. And this is a big deal. Now, also, while we're on this topic, this is wild. The latest video released by the Israeli government, people are now speculating it's AI generated. Okay? And the reason they're speculating is, so here's a screenshot from it. Okay? If I zoom in here, as I'll do, look at this left hand. Look at this left hand. Okay? What do you notice? It looks to me like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers.
6 fingers.
That's like a hallmark of an AI video. It's 6 fingers. There's also, at a different point in the video, you can see there's like a weird thing going on with the length of his fingers on his other hand, where like the fingers are like awkwardly all the same length. It doesn't look like that is something that exists in reality. It looks very fake. Okay? The other thing is there's another moment where people pause it when he's talking and you see the bottom row of his teeth. And his teeth look like shark teeth. There's like, way more than the amount of teeth that should be there are there. So now people are speculating, holy shit, is Netanyahu dead? The internet is erupting with rumors of Netanyahu's demise. Now, my take on it is I genuinely have no idea.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is, unfortunately, some of the most evil people throughout history end up living the fucking longest and somehow escaping any and all accountability. And so I got a bad will become like Gaza, completely devastated. We warned you that Gaza is the testing ground for a lawless new world order, and that's exactly right. So they're cutting off South Lebanon from the rest of Lebanon. And like I told you, as part of this greater Israel plan, they're going to totally obliterate everybody who lives there, try to commit genocide against them, kill them all, and then steal that land. Creating a greater Israel is the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate goal. And first they want to become a regional power, regional superpower, and then the goal is global superpower. But this is where it begins. It began with the genocide in Gaza. They're doing pogroms and mission creep in the West Bank to steal the entire West Bank. And then, of course, it goes well beyond that. And going after Iran is an attempt to make Iran a failed state, to take them off the board as regional opposition to Israel. And everybody knows they were like the only major country that was preventing Israeli dominance and hegemony in the region. Okay? All right. Jeremy Scahill says, War Secretary Pete Hegseth just claimed that Iranian leaders have gone underground and are hiding, saying, quote, that's what rats do. Meanwhile, several senior Iranian officials have been openly marching through the streets of Tehran today, even as U.S.-Israeli bombing continues. Okay? So there's video of it. You have Pezeshkian, who's the president. He was walking out in the open. Ali Larijani, the Secretary of the Supreme National Security Council, he was apparently out there as well. So it's kind of funny that what Secretary of War Crimes Pete Kegsbreth said is the exact opposite of the truth. As he's saying this, you have top Iranian leaders walking through the streets. Jay in Kyiv says, Trump's world in 2 photos, saving the Russian economy and Putin's war machine while destroying the U.S. The U.S. stock market versus the Russian stock market. The U.S. stock market is going down, ski dog. And the Russian stock market is skyrocketing. Why? Because, of course, the price of oil is skyrocketing, and they just gave them sanctions relief, where now many of our ally countries are allowed to get Russian oil because, obviously, where the hell else are they going to get it? The Strait of Hormuz is shut down. Of course, Iran is also allowing Chinese and Iranian ships to get through the Strait of Hormuz and going after all the other ships. So, I'm sorry, they have this bitch on lock at this moment, okay? And Russia is now in a strategically much better position, and that, of course, puts people in Ukraine at further risk. NBC News says an Iran-linked hacker group has claimed responsibility for a cyber attack of a medical tech company, Stryker, in what appears to be the first significant instance of Iran hacking an American company since the start of the war. And by the way, how much further is that going to go? Is that going to be, like, are they going to be able to take down the whole internet, for example? Like, is that on the table? I don't know. And I tell you the truth, I don't think our fucking idiot government does either. I don't think Trump knows. I don't think our intelligence agencies know. I don't think the Pentagon knows. I don't think any of them know. Because they clearly didn't know what the fuck they were getting themselves into at this moment. They didn't even think Iran would shut down the Strait of Hormuz. So what other capabilities do they have that we are unaware of? Okay, this is kind of crazy. So the Secretary of War Crimes says, for over 20 years, legal shops across the military services have grown bloated, duplicating efforts, muddying lines of authority, and pulling judge advocates away from what matters most, advising commanders in the fight. That ends now. So in this video, he basically is like, yeah, fuck all the rules of engagement. We're done with that. And then this guy says, posting a video about cutting legal oversight of combat operations immediately after you admitted you killed 170 girls in an airstrike on a school is insane. But that's right. These people, as I've told you, it's the axis of Epstein, and they are creating the Fourth Reich. They're expanding the global footprint of the U.S. They're trying to steal Panama. They're trying to steal Greenland. They're trying to steal Cuba. They're going to bomb Mexico. Like, all this stuff. They want to make the U.S. bigger, so Trump thinks I'll go down in history if I do that, if I expand the footprint. And they're helping Netanyahu create a greater Israel and expand his footprint. So put the U.S. and Israel together. It's the axis of Epstein, and they are creating the Fourth Reich, and they don't care who they kill. They don't care. They actually enjoy the killing of innocent people. Just in, smoke from an Israeli airstrike near the Roman temple in Baalbek, Lebanon. So you could literally see here Roman ruins and the bomb that had gone off just behind it. That is so crazy. And remember, Israel has made a point of this. This is what they do. It's just like ISIS. It's just like the Nazis. They ruin history and then try to do a rewrite in their own image. This is also why they're trying to scrub the internet of all evidence of the genocide. So they can pretend like the genocide never happened and that it's all lies. Like, this is what they're doing, and they're doing it right in front of us, y'all. Okay, the Financial Times says, breaking, European countries, including France, have opened talks with Tehran, seeking to negotiate a deal to guarantee safe passage for their ships through the Strait of Hormuz, according to people briefed on the efforts. And Frederick here says, that would be a big deal. Why? Because yet again, it shows U.S. leadership is now gone. We are not the leader of the world anymore. We're just not. We have the world reserve currency. We'll see how much longer that lasts. But nobody trusts us. No, we don't have like veto power over what our allies do anymore. We are now despised. We are now hated, and they're going to move further and further away from us and into the loving arms of China. That's what's going to happen, because China is more of the adult in the room. They will abide by the deals that you make with them. They care about stability, whereas we are the psychotic warmonger who is actively going to war with a bunch of countries that didn't attack us, or doing a trade war against them, even if they're our allies. So this could not be going any worse. All right, a horrific massacre just took place on the Beirut beach, and there isn't a single headline about it in Western media. There was wall-to-wall coverage of the Bondi beach attacks, but Arabs are so dehumanized that Israel can slaughter displaced Lebanese people living in tents on the beach, and it doesn't even make the news. So, ladies and gentlemen, they are doing in Lebanon, they are doing in Beirut exactly what they did in Gaza, where they would tell Palestinians, you need to move from this place, it's an evacuation zone, you could get killed if you stay here. Then, a bunch of Palestinians get up and go to move, they get bombed on the way to the safer destination, then Israel also bombs the so-called safe destination. Happened time and time and time again. It's all a show, it's all a game, it's all theater. They pretend like, oh, if you do this, you'll be safe. Then they murder you for doing that thing. And so you have these innocent people who escaped their homes because Israel told them to, you gotta evacuate. They listened, they went to a beach in Beirut, and they got bombed in tents on the beach when they're no threat to fucking anybody. This is a rogue regime, a terrorist death cult rogue regime that needs to come down. That's what has to happen with the Israelis. There's no fucking appeasing them. Do you understand that? They're never going to stop. They're going to keep fucking going. You can't make a deal with them. They have to be stopped. They have to be forced to stop. Israel just bombed the Lebanese university. They are repeating the Gaza genocide. Here, watch this. That's the university there. I literally saw people posting on Twitter like, oh my God, they killed my university professor. Like, this is where I went to school. They killed my university professor. All right, Jeremy Scahill says, there was a triple strike that hit apartment buildings in Tehran, killing 40. A triple strike. So you've heard of a double tap. They're also doing triple strikes. Kill a bunch of innocent civilians, the first responders show up, kill them too, and then wait a little longer and bomb them again, just for good measure, to make sure you killed the doctors and the medics? Oh my God, it's just unbelievable, the shit. And again, you're not going to see much talk about this in Western media. It's not going to be as big of a deal as it should be. Imagine Iran bombed a U.S. hospital and then bombed our first responders and then bombed a third time for good measure and murder everybody. Would we ever shut the fuck up about it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right, Derek Thompson says, the Iran war could trigger a global economic crisis, and you won't find a better summary of why than this one sentence from Rachel Zimbo below. Yes, this is about gas prices, but it's also about the cost of food. Fertilizer inputs are stuck. The cost of computer chips, liquid natural gas, and helium are stuck. The cost of green energy, sulfuric acid, and acid produced by refineries is used to extract copper, which is used to make EVs, transformers, etc., is stuck. The cost of moving anything anywhere, jet and container fuel, is now massive. We've snapped the thin ACL of the global economy with no clear plan to surgically repair it. That's a great way of putting it. We snapped the thin ACL of the global economy. That's exactly right. And they didn't prepare for this. They didn't think about it. Like I told you, they admitted we didn't even think they'd close the Strait of Hormuz. So now they're fucking struggling. And Trump's out there bullshitting more than he's ever been bullshitting before. And he's a world record bullshitter, so you know it's crazy. And he's like, actually, everything's great. Nothing's bad at all. Technically, gas prices might be coming down, actually. Maybe it's good that the Strait of Hormuz is closed. They're scrambling, bro. They don't know what's going on. They have no idea what they're doing. All right, from the Financial Times again, U.S. and Israel have hit 17,000 non-military targets in Iran. Remember that number. What are we, 2 weeks in to the war? 17,000 non-military targets is what we've already hit 2 weeks into the war. And you wonder why I call them the Axis of Epstein. You wonder why I call them that. Because they're depraved, vile, wretched, repulsive cretins. Okay? They're protecting the shadow government of pedophiles that fucking runs the world. That's what they're doing. Breaking, the USS Gerald R. Ford experienced a fire. Quote, not combat related, they say. Not combat related. Well, come to find out, that yet again is probably bullshit. This is their go-to move now. Oh yeah, our soldiers died, but not from the fire of the enemy. Right? Oh yeah, our plane crashed, but not from the fire of our enemy. Oh yeah, there was a fire on board the ship, but not because of the enemy. You just want to pre-post right now that like literally anything and everything that happens to our military equipment and our soldiers is all because of accidents? Like, you want to pre-post that now? Because I'm going to get tired of these bullshit headlines coming out day after day after day. The Associated Press says, breaking, the Israeli military says it is dropping charges against 5 soldiers who were accused of sexually abusing a Palestinian detainee. Ladies and gentlemen, this is literally on video. You have 5 IDF terrorists who raped an innocent Palestinian. Then, in Israel, when they got arrested and they were being investigated, there was a big right to grape protest that fired up, where you had all these, Israeli citizens go out there and protest on behalf of the rapists and say, no, they have a right to do that. Because in their minds, they think the Palestinians are fucking subhuman and they should be treated like garbage and they should be raped. I'm not kidding. This is all fucking documented. This is all documented. By the way, at the same time, the approval of the war with Iran in the U.S. is like 25%. You want to know what the approval is in Israel? 82% support the illegal and offensive war in Iran. 82%. Just to show you the depths of the depravity of that disgusting society. Okay? Zionists have lost their goddamn minds. They are
I'm gonna
fascist,
take a power nap.
terrorist ethno-staters. That's what they are.
I'll be
That's
back.
what they are. And so there was a right to great protest. Well, now